In fact, he guarantees it. Let's see what happens. Let's start the show.
Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan balas. Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan balas. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo. Dímelo, parcero. Siempre con la seta y no somos salseros. Ya Susan soltero. Dijo que de bala va a haber aguacero. Gusanos como tú, yo no los tolero. Cabrón, tú eres chota, tú eres reportero. Yeah, yeah. Yo no soy Don Omar, pero soy bandolero. Por eso solo creo en Dios, y en mi 4-0. Yeah. Picante, picante como un habanero. Si tú tienes la llave, yo tengo el llavero. Chambea, ala, cabrón, ya no te quedan balas. Chambea, ala, cabrón, ya no te quedan balas. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo. Chambea, ala, cabrón, ya no te quedan balas. Chambea, ala.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to beat the ass of some Brazilians. I hope you're ready. I hope you're freaking ready.
A tu mujer en 4 voy a ponerla. Chingando y fumando un pato de la perla. Tu cara ya nadie va a reconocerla. No estás en la vía, cabrón, es moverla. Tú odias mi vida, pero es porque quieres tenerla. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Porque vivimos chido, vivimos bien. Porque sobran botellas y billetes de 100. Tratando de matarme han gastado todas las balas del almacén. Pero soy inmortal como Baby Rata y 50 Cent. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright, everything's live.
Alex Killer. Nosotros somos la nueva religión. Díselo a Luyan. Mambo Kicks. Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan balas. Chambea, ala, cabrón ya no te quedan balas. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez. Yo siempre picheo en rol otra vez.
All right. Let me turn up the volume on this. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we're ready.
3 fist bumps in the middle. No fist bump to begin or to end the player introductions.
Which is an actual true fist bump sandwich. Because usually you say a
No
sandwich.
fist bumps? Okay,
like
interesting.
directly.
So Brazil taking this a little bit more
Because you don't
heated.
call a
Good.
ham sandwich a bread
Let
sandwich,
the
you call a ham
rivalry
sandwich
live.
'cause it's what's on the inside.
Let it
So it is a
breathe.
fist bump sandwich. in the
But
true
3
sense.
slices
Let it
of ham
breathe.
don't make sandwich either. You need the bread.
I mean,
All right, let me get this
I've
tweeted out real quick.
had some
Ham
heinous,
sandwich.
I've had some heinous sandwiches to say. I was about to
You're gonna
make a
start
different
talking about your
argument, but I was
struggle
going to
meals?
own it. I've had some bad sandwiches in my
Fair.
day. Sometimes all you got is salami in the house. You got to make do.
It's not a sandwich, brother. Just
Okay.
eating lunch meat.
We're good to go.
And I've been
Everything's
there.
posted.
There's nothing wrong with
We're
that.
We're going to be in
all
draft
been
here shortly.
Everybody has been there as well.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Scraping the bottom
We
of
are
the cupboard.
repping
You're like, what do I have to eat?
Cloud
It makes it a little
goddamn
fancy
9.
when you
This is
have a
why I
bagel
have this
with it.
freaking
You know, like
jersey.
a bagel as the bread and then
That is-
salami
see,
inside.
then that's not struggle, you know?
Now it's more of a delicacy.
Like, all I got in the cupboard is 3 pieces of salami and some salt.
3 pieces of salami and some salt. Sounds like a normal
Maybe
bodega.
some salt in the
Works for
salami.
me. Works for
You
me.
know, you gotta
Give
have
me
a
the
little seasoning. It's like
C931
jerky.
today
That's
for
like a
those
thing.
wondering.
Like, that's
Yes,
what
I'm
it
giving
is.
Furia a
Extra
game, but I think
jerky.
C9's going to look a lot better
Okay,
today.
fair enough.
Get some aged
Gut feeling
salami.
just says
We're
it's
gonna
gonna
brine
happen.
our salami.
Yeah.
24-hour dry rub brine. Put it in the fridge.
Do I have
let
any
it
Judge,
sit.
that's
formal
all you-
logic
that's all you got,
into
that's all
that?
you got.
No, absolutely not. I do not give a shit.
Dried out salami. Yeah, I don't want that image in my head anymore.
All
Back,
right, lock it,
back
buddy.
here
It's the
for Game
finals.
Boy.
Take it
It
seriously
is in fact
here.
the finals.
You
I want to remind you of something because I'm curious what's going to happen in draft for side selection. I noticed, or rather, one of the English CBLO casters pointed this out to me coming into the event.
Hi.
Again, shout out.
I got all
Enrique for helping me
notifications
with a lot of my
good.
prep. He said that
Left you know.
You're-
Thank you
well,
for the
not
follow
Iglesias,
off screen.
unfortunately. Not related, I don't believe. That's the last name thing, not the first name
70
thing.
tournament. Hey, good luck in the tournament.
79% win rate, went
Play
ahead
for
in
Furia
15 minutes.
3-0
That was
because
a
they're
fun
roof
set
the
for
underdog. I
Furia.
mean,
They are
C9's
fast
the
team
underdog
to
in this
win,
series.
but
Whether you
also a
admit to
red
it or
side
not,
favorite
C9
team. They're
is the
12 and
underdog here.
5 on red side specifically, and 2 and 3. And I checked
They
their
just
game
simply
record. They've played
are.
5 red side games in America's Cup. All of their wins against
Why are we
LCS were
just
on
letting
red
them
side.
have all these free
Why are we
wins?
letting them have red side? Come on, C9. I
Message
see
in
you on
arrow.
blue side right
Message
now.
in arrow this instant.
Get over there. Get on the other side.
Okay, so no Talia ban. Furia do have first pick, and C9 are on blue side. So we'll see if they are going to be banning out Talia here or if they're willing to give it over. They are not going to be banning out the Talia. So I wouldn't be surprised if Furia just first pick Talia. If they don't, C9 is going to take it for sure. And both Pantheon and Vi are up, so I feel like Furia have to take Talia here. Otherwise, you're giving over Pantheon Talia to APA. So I'm actually shocked. They're going to go Yunara first. Because to me then, I just go like Pantheon Talia, and then you just do Corki Nami, or really like any of these types of lanes that are relatively strong.
I don't know. According to Twitch chat,
there we
Zale, Pantheon's a fake
Alright,
somehow.
well,
So if you listen
the
to
Ambessa
Twitch
for Thanatos,
stream,
one of his
surprised
better
Talia's
champions.
just getting
Fine with
completely
that.
ignored. And
Fury
they
finally
could
get their
get
first game
Pantheon
lost, or
Talia
they go
on
undefeated.
2-3 then.
I'm saying 3-1 C9.
Yeah, I mean, it is up actually, and it wouldn't be a
Which would
terrible
mean they would win
rate.
the series even if you spotted a game
Toots could
for
play
Furia,
the-
which
if you
is that the
instead
best
if you
answer?
want-
No,
Yeah,
but
if
it
you
is
do
what it
Pantheon
is.
Talia, then obviously the Lulu could get banned out, so you're losing that. But I just think Pantheon Talia is so strong.
How about a Pantheon Lulu?
I mean, it's not bad at all. Obviously, Pantheon is just a generically strong jungler. I just think the pairing with
Okay,
Talia is
that's
so
good.
powerful.
Everything's fine.
It allows you to
What
play
up, what up,
side lanes
Roxanne?
really, really
How we doing?
effectively. And what we see from C9, they already want to play towards sides, right? You have Thanatos on the Ambessa.
Did it just
They can
rewind?
throw
We
some
lost
protection
an hour?
bans for him.
I mean, we
So I think
gained an
Renekton's
hour.
gonna get banned out by Cloud9 for sure. They're
Oh,
at least
well,
gonna throw
yeah,
that
we
to
lost
try to,
it.
limit
No,
that.
yeah, we
But
gained
you
an hour of
also
sunlight.
have
We lost an
Rise.
hour of
Now we
time.
have
Yep.
Malphite getting brought in as well. So
It
a lot of team
is
fighting here for C9.
3
also the
o'clock
ability
still
to
for
play
all of
towards
us,
those
but for
side lanes,
those
trying to
around
get
the
Thanatos
world,
ahead.
well, I mean,
And Talia gonna be
it would,
completely
as of
ignored
yesterday,
in
it
this
would have
draft
been 2
thus far.
o'clock.
There's a
Or-
Renekton ban I knew was
Yeah,
gonna
2
happen.
o'clock, as
If
of
I'm
yesterday.
C9, I'm still banning Talia here.
What up, LeBron fan?
I
How
would
we
just do
doing?
bans on Renekton and Talia to deny that pairing.
And I don't know if you guys
then
saw the
if
first
I'm Furia,
stand,
I'm banning out, like,
the first stand
Corki,
draw.
Nami, these types
This
of
is going to be a
champions,
preview
Corki
of
get
what's to
banned,
come.
And then Ashe is already
Yeah, I'm trying
banned,
to
so I'm
think,
trying
like,
to think
what
about
the
the...
next-
Because we got Lion.
Nami is kind of like really common. You can go Lucian lanes into this. You can also do...
We got
I mean,
Lion
you can
versus
go
Loud
scaling alongside it. You can do
as our
Exotic
first
coming back
matchup
up, yeah.
that's another option. You
at
also
first
can
stand.
just go really safe and play like Ezreal. Ezreal Karma are both up, so I think if I'm Furia, I would actually probably ban Karma next.
Yeah, Karma feels like it's the
Because
more
Karma
enables
Okay,
enables
that
Charm.
combo.
a
Yeah.
lot of those.
Okay,
those
Charm.
poke lanes.
We'll see what their final one is. A Silas ban, I do like that.
Oh, yeah, of course
as-
you have Malphite,
as
you have
Toots
to
will
ban
play
Malphite
it.
jungle,
Already showed up.
loving it,
So Talia,
loving it, loving it,
Pantheon
loving it.
is available. Interesting that Furia
late
were able to
draft.
actually potentially go for it, and they do agree with you. It's good karma.
I'm liking that cup,
the
too.
silence
That's
was-
kind of
was
cool.
absolutely required.
Kind of
I
cool.
I was just kind of autopiloting to Talia needs to get banned because Talia is OP.
Nico,
So it's gonna
fine.
be Nico. So they do
Are we
take
going
another
the Nico
strong lane
Corki?
support here.
Well, they've been
You
going
are
Nami
gonna need
Corkis.
to have Yunara
What's
playing
his been?
against
It's
Yunara. Ooh,
Nico.
It's actually a really strong 2v2, and it scales to infinity, so it's just a super
Not
strong lane,
Jhin.
right? And that's
Who
why
do
we're
you-
seeing it become so popular. And Channers in general are just kind of super OP right now. And so, are we going to get the
Also,
expected
interesting
Furia,
to
or are we
note,
just gonna completely ignore it through the
other
draft?
than Ziggs,
Very surprising. I feel like it's the strongest.
we're not
pick
seeing
in
a
the
mid
right
lane
now
ban
in the game,
priority
so
from Furia. They're saying
I'll be pretty surprised.
that
but
APA is
also,
not the
just gonna go
problem.
first. Just
The
gonna go
Nocturne
for
Jarvan, it's more getting Blabber off
no
comfort than
Talia,
anything
no
else.
Talia at all. And they're gonna go
Ooh.
back to,
Volibear front
the
line
Volibear
with
top. So when
Yunara.
anything gets banned, they go Volley.
Akali dive,
This is,
Pantheon
again, one of these
dive.
matchups
Okay.
where I think we actually saw Thanatos play this
Okay.
exact matchup in their last series against them, I want to say.
Yeah, and I know Gigo, I
Ezreal,
was excited
fine.
thinking, is it the Dusk and Dawn build?
It was tank.
And it was tank instead. Yeah, he
Yeah.
went for
Ah,
He went for
draft-wise,
and then did
I don't know.
Second, I believe,
Yeah.
if I remember
Yeah, it was
correctly.
just
I
about
don't quite
neutralizing
know how I
Thanatos, right? And
feel
think that
about-
makes a lot of sense. I will say if you
Roxanne, don't worry about
Charm.
Charm, he's joking.
And you get behind, you are going to be pretty useless.
Yeah.
In that game, though, in particular, all of his other lanes were winning, so it just
He's
doesn't
my
matter, right?
he's
If
a
all
moderator
of
around
your
here,
lanes
and
are
he's
winning and you're
my
playing
community
volley
manager.
top, I
So
think going tank
he's
is
joking
actually
around.
absolutely the correct decision
Yeah.
because when you're in a position where bot and mid are winning hard as top,
I'm
your
trying to
job
think
is
draft
just
wise.
keep
Like
the game
obviously the
clean,
scaling
right?
is
Like, we're the
definitely
only way
in the
that this game is
favor
gonna get out of
of
control,
Furia
so
by a
just keep
wide
it
margin,
stable,
but I think our
and,
early
we'll
game
see if Gigo
can
is
be
gonna go for
better.
the same
I
type
don't
of
know. I'm
situation.
kind of indifferent on
Volley is
this
something that Tootsie
particular
is really good at, really
particular
comfortable
draft.
on.
Let's throw out
So
the
we'll see
prediction
how
though
he
for
does
game one.
perform. Very interesting though to see how much
One of
Furia
today's
just
series. It
completely
is
fell through the
C9
draft.
versus
Yeah.
Furia.
because it
We'll
is
start
such
out
a
the
popular
prediction. You
pick,
got 5
and especially
minutes.
for
Over on
APA, I really do
YouTube.
associate that pick very, very heavily with
Let me
him.
throw out the
but-
poll.
Especially seen like an Mbessa, because like Unraveled Earth, you want to think about how
Game
much
one
breadth of counterpick you get from that,
predictions.
not just the pairing with the Pantheon,
Furia,
but then, like being able to counter things. Pretty good
C9.
into Mbessa. Maybe not as much into
Poll
Ryze,
has been
but he
started in
just wants
both.
to be able to smash his lane, because we know that Toots is an insane Akali player. He can take over games. Coming into the event, the expectation that I heard from the English casters
Still
was,
feels like a
at
very
Akali
C9
games,
draft.
sometimes they get
That is
nervous
for
when they see
certain.
the Akali come out, but
Like their
the recent
identity-wise,
performances have all
it
been good.
entirely feels
Gave
like
the camera a little
normal
side eye
C9.
right there. That was very comical. I feel like that should be like a clipped moment right there. C9 socials, take that still and save it for later, depending on how the rest of the series goes.
Alright. I downloaded League of Legends. It's not as easy as the pros make it look.
Where was that?
Yeah, well,
Like,
you
is
know, they kind
Now
of
I'm
are
like,
pros
how
for a
was
reason.
that there? Because Vulcan wasn't in the shot. I'm amazed by that camera shot. That was a phantom camera.
To think,
Like,
this is what the
yeah.
shot's gonna look like for. This is what the shot's gonna look like for finals of First Stand as well.
It's a shoulder cam. Turn
Yeah.
to the side. But we've loaded on to Summoner's Rift
Alright,
for the
let's get it.
grand finals
Come on.
of America's Cup. CB LOL, specifically Furia, have been
Lane
making us
wise,
look
I
like
need to see
fools up to this
Thanatos
point.
putting up a better fight
So
against
C9
Guigo.
can get their revenge.
But this one's for all the marbles.
Blabber
baby.
versus
And,
Tatu is going to be
exactly.
interesting.
Tatu gonna get spotted. Not gonna be able to chase him in or do anything too crazy, but you will know his start point.
Come on.
It is going to be Nico Ezreal here for Sven and Vulcan. Very similar to how you want to play out Corki Nami into this lane. It's all about poke, it's all about short trades, and it's about not getting caught by IU with lethal tempo stocked and with that Q stacked up as well. So we'll see how they're going to do on the bot side. This is very, I think, Ego favored in that 1v1 based on the matchup top side.
I
So
have no
Thanatos is just
knowledge
gonna be
of
about
the
scaling and
Volibear
maybe waiting till Blabber's
and
there, and
Bessa
then you can look
combo.
for ganks later on. But the real point of power, I think, for C9
matchup, not
is going to be
combo.
mid, where we should have push early because it is range versus melee. And then on this bot side, if they're hitting their poke, this is definitely a winning 2v2.
Yeah, and we see right now
Ooh,
early
early
heal.
heal.
So Vulcan and
Nice.
Sven are actually the
Oh,
ones to go
that's not
aggressive with a
good.
couple mystic shots. Yeah,
Bunch
JoJo's
of
able to
miscues.
sidestep, and that is a health trade in favor of Furia, who just answered the heal. So we see that happen a lot, you know, if you're trying to push them off of that level 2, or
Okay.
try and get the level 2 early yourself. You just use it for the move speed, move up, but now it's going to be all the potions used from Sven. Vulcan has one left there, and a slight lead in the bot lane for Furia.
Oh, God.
That was a big mistake from Thanatos. You cannot ever go into the Sky Splitter. If you get hit by the E, you get crushed in those trades, which is what we saw there. He tried to dash forward. Both the pots are gone off Gigo though, so he'll probably take a base
they have
here.
vision on Blabber.
Thanatos going to be happy about that. But you know, we saw that aggressive heal trade. That's kind of the meta these days, is people just trade aggressively, utilizing heal and barrier, and really get in their face. They know that Blabber's clearing bot side. They had a ward on Raptors, so this is completely safe. So he's going to go through. He's going to proxy, use the Sky Splitter and all the AoE from volley, and then take a base, which means he doesn't have to use TP. And Thanatos is just going to try to push forward and clear that wave really quick so he can take a base of his own. Proxying is so powerful because it forces your opponent to stay around. The wave won't be in the middle. It'll crash on the tower.
Less.
And so it gives you this kind of delayed situation where he's just going to take the tier, refillable, instant attack. And he's going to try to keep
lower it at least a little bit,
in this kind of awkward spot.
And one of the things about the proxy is that you're able to hit the wave so much earlier than the opponent, go for that back, and like you said,
good route.
To walk
oh, good damage, good chunk.
Big chunk right there.
Sven's a little low though.
And JoJo's just smacking him down with the glitter lance. Lulu Otto's coming in as well, and fine. So Sven very low, but you had the barrier, had the flash held. Now, see if Blabber wants to make any action happen. It's dangerous to try as a level 4 Malphite. You don't have like a lot of CC or ways to get in there.
He's just here to cover. Basically, if they flash forward or something, Blabber walks behind them, right? But other than that, you're not going to be able to do much. And so far, so good here from the Furia bot lane. I really like that from Vulcan, though. He used the clone to actually pull the wave. So the wave is now stacked on bot side. It's going to push towards them. So this will give them a little bit of an advantage. Just a few too many skill shots missed in these 2v2 trades.
They've had good vision on Blabber this entire time,
which is by that ward right there.
A little interesting.
So they ping it out.
A little worrisome.
And I think he's probably still just going to be happy getting his own camps.
Gigo's
but
going to try to harass him here.
Yeah, Gigo's walking forward. Thanatos has the wave under his turret as Gigo will walk up and just try and bother Blabber. Level 5 Volley Bear, it is a scary position to stick around long time. Yeah, so he decides to back off.
But that should signal to Blabber that he knows that they got vision on. The vision gap is definitely more in the favor of Furia right now.
Still good information. They know exactly where he is and just going to be harassing as much as possible as... So it's just trying to take these trades, but the Rune Prison did land.
Good trade from APA.
APA is doing just fine in this matchup. Neither of the mid laners have base.
There we go.
And they both still have a potion remaining here.
We saw that APA tried to base earlier, and Tuts actually stopped it. That time the Sky Splitter is dodged by Thanatos, but Gigo, even though he took a turret shot, still up in the trade. Yeah, this is such a brutal matchup. We saw this happen last time too. It's like just stat checking.
APA's out of mana.
Now Tuts will actually get damage onto APA. Has the electrocute. Flash from APA. First blood from Tuts. As top lane, Gigo takes 2 turret shots. Flash from Thanatos, but doesn't get an auto off. So Gigo can flash back to safety. Still though, first blood to Tuts in the 1v1.
Yeah, rough.
I mean, Blabber gets the kill, it's fine, but like...
And even with the flash, APA gets solo
kill. A few times that APA's been caught out whenever he's low mana, and they decide to push him in.
Solo kill before Akali has a buy is just awful.
That is not ideal.
I mean, Blabber gets a kill back. Gigo honestly really lucky to survive there. Thanatos with that flash trade. Gigo had, I don't even know, 20 HP or something like that. So if you get a kill there, that would have been really good for Thanatos. At the very least, he did get the push in, and he was going Cull.
Tatu,
so the fact that he's going for a much more
greedy build
here,
Dragon,
early Cull,
but at least Blabber's got a kill on the one gank that
he has been able to hold on in this matchup so far.
There's that,
as we see Tuts now on the Dragon. Tatu. Man, I need glasses. Yeah, can I check yours, see if we have the same prescription?
No.
We can trade it off between fights. Blabber is witnessing this as we get the replay.
Just barely on the edge there.
I mean, again, this is pre-buy, so the lethality, is pretty low. Like, they're not going to be able to one-shot you, but APA just got so low, and Shuriken Flip hits, and then APA, when he flashes away, he's still in range of that 5-talent strike. I can't remember what it's called. Is it 5-talent strike? What is the Q called? 5-point strike. So he's still in range of that. So he tried to flash away, but then he went back for the Rune Prison and just barely got in range. Had he been able to range that, he definitely lives. But at the end of the day, really well played by
they have to know that he
APA
warded.
Hasn't been having the easiest time.
Up here as Gigo's hanging around the river.
A little too far there, APA.
Stormbringer, I believe. Yes, no flash, but Stormbringer's available, so Unstoppable Force to knock him up.
They don't have the
big chunk out for the heal, and yeah, APA has no AP.
That felt like a wasted ult.
I don't understand why Blabber ulted at all. I think it was totally fine. Like, you pushed him out. Great. Yeah. He's going to lose. This
is going to be
minions. Just hold on to the Malphite ult there. That made no sense whatsoever to me. if Thanatos is roaming, I think it makes sense, but I think it's so much better to actually hold your ult for a time when you really have threat on a kill, or to even just continue zoning him away, right? Because if you hold him off that wave, then Thanatos is going to deny a full wave, if not 2 waves. So I think they really misplayed that. I think the attempt is totally fine, but yeah, I mean, this is a tier and a couple health crystals on APA, so no shot that they were actually going to kill Blabber.
I mean, maybe you're just thinking, like,
kill Gigo.
Yeah, maybe you're just thinking, like, the electrocute on the Malphite is going to be enough to push it over the edge. I don't know. Ambitious, to say the least. And now that's going to be no Malphite ultimate available for...
Still fine.
You know, about another 45
Waiting
seconds
for this
here.
first big
So
fight.
there's a window now where you're not able to contest.
We should be able to
Dragon's
take
already
advantage of them.
By
Malphite is now
so
6. So
maybe they're thinking we're not going to get abused for that window, but
Yeah,
he is now on his Raptors.
But
As
you just have no threat, right, during that time, so it's... Oh, they're going to Skyfall on
And
him.
now Grand Starfall.
Blabber is
no ultimate,
dead.
wishing he
Awesome.
had it. Yeah, he was
This is just like the difference in having
that
vision in
Yeah,
our
I mean,
jungle.
he has
They've
no
had
flash,
vision
he
the
used flash
entire
earlier to kill
time.
off Toots after the solo kill onto APA. So wasted Malphite ult gets spotted out, and they're able to find a nice kill onto him. It's kind of just unforced errors, honestly, from the mid jungle of C9. APA getting solo killed, then Blabber wasting his ult, chasing down Gigo where he would never kill him, and then he gets taken out in the jungle as a result. Really good punish from Furia.
Yeah, and that's basically, you can make that into a PSA. Honestly,
Furia's
we
comp
probably
scales
should.
too.
Hey,
So
junglers at home. If you're playing
bit of an
Malphite,
issue.
if you're playing any jungler with an impactful ultimate, don't just use it if you're not going to get the kill, because you can get punished later on. He does have it this time around, though, as now by Tatu, but
okay, fine, fine.
Thanatos is here this time around.
For now, fine.
Furia do not
There we
have
go.
the
Okay,
numbers.
Thanatos getting the lead.
First kill
Big.
as Stormbringer gets Gigo to safety, but one already falls. They got Tatu. Gold for
Was that?
C9.
I think the
Yeah,
Malphite
we did get
ult
one kill there. We
burned
got
a
2
flash,
flashes and
which
a heal,
allowed
for
Vulcan
our
to then
flash shield there from
But Vulcan also
so
burned his
not
flash.
bad at all. And the
So
fact that Thanatos is the one that gets the kill is pretty nice here. So Cloud9 gonna be pretty happy
fine
about
with
that.
that
Would've been great if
ultimately,
they could have denied that final
but
grab, because it wasn't early smite from Tatu. It was down to 70 health, but he's able to finish that before they got out. And of course, Cloud9 would have liked to finish off JoJo
I do want to
as
see
well.
the replay
Thanatos-
of that though.
Yeah, more kills would have been great as Thanatos finds himself in a
Thanatos,
1v1, but
okay, here we go.
Mbessa has so much mobility, can get away.
Did
so
Blabber's
let's look at
ult
this one.
force
It's
a
actually-
flash? Yes,
yeah,
okay.
flash from the unstoppable force,
Perfect.
but then the flash pop blossom.
Yep, and then the
That works
public
for me.
execution comes through. They can't finish off JoJo. He hits the wild growth, knock
Good
him on multiple
combination.
people, just flashes out. Tatu not so lucky, but Gigo able to run as well. And yeah, overall, very, very close game. Some mistakes for sure from Cloud9. The big concern for me is
Cloud9
really
cleaning it
just
up.
what is
all
going to
that
be done
matters.
about the Akali. The Akali, you know, was
Also,
was kind
Yuki
of
hitting
gifted this
the
early kill,
7
and then
stream
the mistake
streak.
on the wasted Malphite ult meant
Nice.
he got a second. So it's an 800 gold lead now for the Akali, and you just do not
Hope you're
want to let
doing
this
well.
champion get ahead like that, especially on these
Flip
Gunblade
Furia,
builds.
the
It is
third seed,
so
their
much
Mad
burst
Queen. I don't
and
know
a
how
lot
is
of sustain,
C9
so you
second
can't even really
seed.
whittle them down.
And such a differential between the items that APA has as well.
Come on.
Still has not picked up any ability power.
Thanatos
This
starting to
is
win out on
top
these
tier,
trades a little bit.
You know, some magic resist, some health and mana.
Just a
but,
little
you know, You're
bit.
building towards that Rod of Ages, you're building towards that Ceres. It's going to take you time to come online, but Akali's online. Like, Akali's at the point already where you're feeling like a champion.
Yep, Akali really, really strong.
Keep
at this
layering
point
on,
in the game.
Thanatos.
But Thanatos doing great in the 1v1. He got a kill for himself.
Volibear,
and,
I was going to say,
you can
Volibear
see Gigo
can't
there,
back. You don't
tried
have
to go aggressive
TP.
with the
It's
trade,
going
but when the
to hurt
Sky
you
Splitter
if
doesn't
you
hit,
do.
when the E doesn't hit, you know, he's just kind of chasing after Thanatos, but Thanatos just waits out the shield and then turns around and takes a really heavily winning trade and is on 20
Oh,
stacks
that's
of that
not a
call.
good trade for
though,
Thanatos.
taking the tower, that
Two
is so
turret
bad.
shots. Public execution flash by Yigo
Shield.
into the retreat path of Thanatos, flashes into the brush and is able to
Oh,
get
they
away.
got
Now
him.
Blabber's
There we
joined
go.
in. C9's top laner
Come on.
long enough, and Blabber gets a kill.
Come on, there we go. Oh, shit.
You know, you troll a little bit, and then they're like,
Got out.
And Toots actually showed up
Fuck.
from the mid lane, walked up, and finds a trade kill.
Don't like that. All right, 1K lead now for the Akali. Yeah, Thanatos took a couple tower shots and kind of baited Gigo into chasing.
Toots is
Blabber's
a
able to
bit of a
flash, get
problem.
Kill there. Unfortunate though, Toots is able to get one back again, and they're getting another dragon at the same time. So gold that even APA will be able to get a plate. One more auto would have been needed to get a second one there, but nicely played by
Akali
by
being
Toots.
big
He
is going to
doesn't
be a
even
bit
use
of a
his TP
problem.
or his flash to do it, so he can TP right back to mid lane.
Still ultimately
and
fine
defend
for
that
now.
tower.
Now he's got the Merc Treads, he's got the Dark Seal, so we can start stacking that up. And Akali not even using the TP for that roam up, just walked up there. Let's see a replay of how he was able to get up there. So
yeah, if Xanatos wouldn't have taken the second tower shot, this is like way cleaner. But then again, I also don't know if Gigo goes for the kill if he doesn't take the second tower shot. I don't know.
Yeah, and Gigo,
how's game one going? It's very close. It's very, very close.
Q harass as he's farming under the tower, but Gigo is queuing towards you, right? He's looking for the stun. So when he hits him with that Q, he gets under the tower, takes a couple of tower shots. Still wouldn't have been able to win the 1v1 if he connected on that public execution, but it was a great flash from Gigo. And then Toots just comes in, plays that really, really well, snaps back to the Shroud after the kill, and is able to finish that off and get out really cleanly. So Toots looking clean on the Akali. Well played by him.
That was actually very well played.
Okay, good shield.
Using that
negate a lot of the damage. That's a good trade.
Bad for the volley, though, I will say.
Yeah, Thanatos has finished that first
there we
item.
Go.
And
Come on.
again, with this tankier build, it's
Come
not like
on.
Volibear's stacking up more damage he's going to be giving it to survive. And
you have no
Thanatos, I need you to clean this up.
Health. Yeah, good point.
Close this out, clean this up, whatever.
Especially against going, Mesa already has some armor pen passively from the ulti, and then you get the Eclipse early on. The Cull is going to cash out in 2 more waves, so that is getting a little bit dicey. Blabber will have to be a bit careful, though, as, again, Furia just always converging around these little objectives, looking to fight. It's part of the play their play that I really, really like, is they know, all right, when someone is strong, we need to force around them, we need to be aggressive, and you have Akali in this situation where Akali is very far ahead right now, but it's against a team comp that has a lot of AoE CC, so sometimes team fights could be hard later on. And so you want to utilize the Pantheon, the Akali right now to keep pushing the pace and keep kind of snowballing the game.
Yeah, if you get into those, front-to-back team fights, which is never where Akali's going to be good at anyway, but the Nico ultimate in particular, it's such a big field that you have to play around.
So it worked out in our favor.
To his credit,
I'm not
gonna
sit here and condemn one that works out in our favor, even if it
gets a plate for himself there.
Sometimes it's just the ego check advantage.
That's kind of the focal point for Furia. Meanwhile, on C9's side, I do still see a lot of scaling options, specifically in the Rise. He hasn't even finished the Rod of Ages yet, so once we get APA to that 2 items, now just finished.
We have eyes on
Tatu.
We can. Ooh, this could be a good spot.
I mean, like, if they can just maintain this kind of even game state, they're probably feeling all right, but 2 dragons already
2 minutes
Furia,
until dragon,
they can start
so
using these
nothing on bot side if you want to fight mid side for
they're not going to be able to get
pressure to go to Herald, maybe.
Next dragon here.
But
Blabber is going to have 2 items because he's going for this cheap build here, with the early Zeeks, and then you kind of just go all support items on this jungle Malphite. So that is great, and you will have
full
a
Kraken Slayer, finish Triforce for
C9 has really
Ezreal.
good scaling on their side. I do think both teams have some elements that scale really, really powerfully. Obviously, Lulu Yunara is problematic later. Malphite is a very strong team fighter later on into the game. Is good early too, but Thanatos is going to be scaling up, Ryze is going to be scaling up, Ezreal is going to be scaling up. So I think there's a lot of power on both sides. It's just a lot about the initial engage, really. Sure. I mean, C9 have so many go buttons, and it's just going to can you absorb
literally Blabber to make sure that go button is pulled at the right moment.
Because if IU gets caught by the Malphite ult, then Public Execution's going to hit, the Pop Blossom's going to hit, the Rune Prison's going to hit, everything's going to hit. That is the sole thing that you got to focus on. So
it's
kind of all about that initial engage.
And we haven't even seen IU in a fight yet. He's just been farming around. Like, the Yunara fighting is also a real threat to keep in consideration from C9's side. If they don't land their CC onto Yunara, I mean, your Malphite's going in, your Nico's going in.
Fantastic, but could be worse.
Of this late game carry, so Furia in a fantastic position so far.
They're going to fight over it. Looks like they are.
Right now, as Blabber's engaged on by Tatu.
That's fine.
Lands, but not a full commit. Blabber still has his ultimate, so Furia need to be careful.
Oh, they can't see Toots.
Too many members for
now they do. They finally marked him.
Because Blabber lost half his health, and Sven is poked a bit as well. I feel like we're not in the position to fight this. Toots made the move faster as well, so I feel like that little skirmish actually won Furia the Herald.
Now it's probably going to cost you your tier 1 tower.
Side. That is really the only advantage that C9 have right now. I mean, yes, Blabber is up gold as well, but I don't think that C9 really want to take fights without Ambessa. That is kind of the follow-up, on this initial engage that's supposed to help you get those kills. So with Ambessa on bot side,
so they got Rift Herald. They're going to take her a quick back, grab your items. You got a dragon fight in 20 seconds.
And I want to give more credit to Furia and how they played that position because it relates to how we had talked about them coming in. Is they were
C9 is the first in the area
last year compared to the rest of CB LoL. That's a very controlled moment there. When I think of old CB LoL teams and how aggressive they are, I'm like, they're probably all in.
If C9 was smart, they'd start this dragon immediately.
We're in the health bar trade, but no, they decided to back off, let Blabber leave, and like you said, with that health bar trade, just use that.
I don't think. Okay,
that's the two
good.
Solo laners.
I was gonna say, you caught them on a weird back time.
They're just gonna try to
unless they're gonna ult down in, I think it's free.
They are going to be able to get that turret very, very likely, and that would be first
Now, can you
tower,
win
but
the
C9 is
follow-up
trying to
fight?
get back
Maybe.
fast enough to answer this. We'll see if they want to force
I think they can.
So stop the dragon stacking. Now Blabber's walking forward. The Herald will get the charge off, but it will not clear the entire
and it didn't clear the
turret.
tower.
C9,
Nice.
they
Good
get
play
the
from
dragon
C9.
And they defend.
Yeah, that's actually really big because first tower is still up for grabs, and that is a big injection of gold if you lose that. Of course, this tower is still basically one auto away. If they can get the minion wave there with the crystalline overgrowth, they should be able to finish it. So C9 want to try to defend this pretty heavily.
I mean, I think
they
it's
are
worth.
able to grab the
you
dragon
don't have
and
any
contest
ults
it, and
to
Furia
use
don't
on it.
really get much of anything for it. So C9 going to be happy about how
That's
that went.
tower.
Unfortunately,
Tower's gone.
not defending this tower enough, so the tower is still going to go
Yeah.
and into the pocket
Damn.
there of IU.
Okay.
You know, right when you start to credit them, you need more members to stick around to actually make sure that wave doesn't crash in there. So Furia still do eventually get that.
All right,
turret,
so we
but
still got more
still
time
C9
until
deny the dragon
first fight.
stacking, so that will buy
Yeah.
them a lot more time in this game. And that feels good because they're able to get to that 2 items for the Rise before you have to contest
LCK
the
pace
next one.
game.
IU's on 2
Slow and
items now
steady.
here too, though, so he just got a lot stronger. The Shadow Flame is going to be done pretty soon for Toots, so they have a lot of really strong members right now, and we're kind of waiting for Thanatos to finish what I assume is going to be Shojin. We're waiting for Sven to finish his Muramana as well, so that's going to be kind of the next big inflection points in the game, and I think C9 should be able to easily get that before the next dragon, and then we're just going to have to see kind of where it goes from there. Again, there have been a number of games that have been quite close against Furia, like this is super winnable, the Sentinels game 1, game 2 were super winnable, but it was Furia always seeming to come up big in those moments, so
yeah,
we'll have to see if C9 is going to be able to step it up here today.
Why do we have
we heard the same thing from
Nico
Sven
bot
yesterday,
for the
where,
team fight?
you know, for most of the series, he was saying they thought they played really well against Sentinels.
It's
but they
good for the
had
team
some
fight. The
very
lane
bad
phase
moments
was
too,
meh, like
and
very
they were
neutral,
punished
but I
heavily
think
for
as an
those.
overall comp, it still works fine.
I think that's making it so that everybody watching from LCS side is experiencing at least a level of anxiety watching this, because we know what C9's looked like so far in this event, and also even just the end of the LCS finals is another turret will fall
2
for
towers
Furia. We
down.
still
We're
haven't
losing a
gotten one on
little bit
board
of tempo
for
here.
C9. They have AP on the side
Little
lane
bit
up
of
top,
tempo, a
and
little bit of
Thanatos was
gold.
going for, I believe, just I don't know if that was a reset or why Toots was able to just walk up and hit that turret, but either way, now 2 in the pocket of Furia and a 1.7k gold lead. Pretty much all of that just being Toots alone.
Yeah, I mean,
Toots
Blabber was
entirely.
topside, so Blabber was up on topside, and we didn't have eyes
The good
on
thing is
the Pantheon
Thanatos
ult,
has a
so I think
800
that's
gold lead.
why
You can
he's able to
somehow
walk
get
up.
it to where you
I
have
mean,
a
if you
fight
walk up
without
to that
Toots,
tower,
and
it's already
Thanatos
low
is there,
in
you
health,
can win
so
it.
defending these low health towers can be such a bait where, you know, all of a sudden they just walk up in your face, Pantheon all comes in, Akali finishes the tower, and then
Still
you're
more
kind of just
than
getting
fine.
one shot by those two. So I think that was the worry. Plus, I mean, the actual kill of the tower isn't worth that much compared to what it used to be, because the gold is split through all the plates, right?
Imagine we
And
get
they already
quad
got first
hex
turret.
tech Dragon
Exactly.
Soul.
So it's not the end of the world, but
Speaking of turrets, though, and Pantheon ultimates. Gigo starts
Okay,
it off,
you know what?
turning off
Actually,
the
not
turret, but
terrible.
now Tatu stuck under there as Blabber
Okay.
ulted in. Thanatos
Not
joins up
bad.
as well.
Good
Furia have
pacing on this
multiple
fight so
members
far.
backing up
Gigo
their
should be
top lane
dead.
dive, but C9 are still
Still
peppering
lives.
down Gigo.
Oh, and Vessel goes deep.
Lands, but the Wild Growth keeps him safe. Pop block on the 2.
Not good.
But he's already down. Toots unleashed. Furia dominating another fight as they will defend
Stream
C9's
down on the mic up.
retake.
Yep,
how
I'll turn the
is
stream
Sven
down
in the
just a
middle
little
of the whole
bit.
team? Did he just shift into the center of everyone? I need
We'll
to
have
see
get
that
another
again.
look at that, yeah.
What the? I mean, that was awful. That's game, pretty much.
Yeah, game over. Just like
I mean, that's
that.
just the game, right? You full sent it on a random 5v5 at 20 minutes, top lane, over nothing. Got completely blasted, and now they get Baron for free. GG game 1, I think, unfortunately for C9. And
I don't see how we overcome.
continue
Okay,
their
what
win race.
happened
Just
here?
again,
'Cause this fight started
Furia's
off
outplaying
fine.
in these bigger moments. You know, we've
Malphite
seen
ult
the
going
ulti
down
on
early
Tatu.
feels like a waste.
Tatu does
Like
get
a
the tower
real
shot, but it's
waste.
not really a big deal, and I want to track Sven and see what the heck happened to
Yeah.
Sven. I mean, we were
Sven
going
here,
very
okay.
fast very early on.
He's fighting
And
down
there's the
below.
execution.
He goes
Sven
in,
is going
and
forward.
Akali.
Yeah, just shifts forward into the midst of kind of everyone as, yeah, Toots went pretty aggressive, so he
Sven.
shifted forward. But I mean, we just way oversent it. I mean, that was bad from Sven, but also I think Thanatos went way too far. I think they need to slow play that. I don't
Thanatos
think
went
that
way
they
too
realized
far.
what the
Blabber
fight
blew
was
his
actually gonna
ult
turn into.
early.
Even Blabber using the one-man ults on the Pantheon. He
Yeah,
was under the
like,
tower, so that's
just,
the thought process. Is lock him under the tower and take those shots.
He wasn't tanking turret the entire time.
No, he only took one tower shot, which basically did nothing to him. And then
I don't even mind
no
ulting
Malphite ulting,
Panth if you have the
and,
damage to
Sven
follow
is
up.
shifting forward,
But like,
and, Vulcan got, I guess, just
Nico's
one
also
shot 'cause he
support,
has
so
0
like don't
damage
expect
in the
Nico to
fight.
do a shit ton.
So that was
Like,
not a good fight at all from C9.
My thing
Now,
is, you just gotta be coordinated on who you're gonna kill. Like if you want to kill somebody and blow somebody up, fine, go ahead and do that. But then make sure. Oh god. Oh god.
And a 2v2 is Blabber backing up his mid laner for the wild growth for the CC. Big shield from APA's Seraphs, and he does get to safety. But man, Gigo's a problem.
I mean, that's not surprising because Nico did die before the thing could come down.
So yeah, Furia, they're not giving these mistakes to C9.
Like Nico went up and then died. So I'm assuming the damage is probably on like the slam down, not the knock up.
Hextol here. I mean, you can look for Gigo. There's no flash or ult. They might eventually get him.
Should be a kill. It better be a kill. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Arc of Judgment comes in from IU as he has
we really have no damage to be able to kill him.
C9 can at least escape, but they just can't kill anybody.
Sven.
IU with the outplay, and IU will take down Sven.
Yeah, Sven goes in, shifts forward, trying to get some damage back, but even with the flash away, IU just flashes to follow. And you're trying to look for this play on Gigo, but it's a full tank volley, and you're looking with essentially your support, your Malphite jungle, and then APA shows up at the end. But we have no damage to actually kill him, so if it wasn't already fully over, it's definitely super over now, as they are just getting so far ahead. Because now, I mean, Gigo actually doesn't really matter at all, right? Like, you're going for the one player that basically doesn't matter. Toots was already very far ahead, and now IU's on 3 items with IE, and Sven is on 2 in scraps, so IU is way stronger. And we don't have enough consistent damage because our Ezreal is way behind, our Ryze is not accelerated, and Thanatos, his advantages haven't really amounted to anything.
Azale, you a fan of animated films?
Like what?
Have you ever seen The Iron Giant?
I have, yeah. I
just watched it for the first time last night.
That a super old movie?
And I think this is more sad than the end of Iron Giant. I was in better mood.
Jesus Christ, Kangas, really? The end of Iron Giant, that's our comparison that we're using here? Oh my god, bro, like, relax. You're not wrong, but relax.
They played most of the game well, but, you know, that top lane mistake was obviously
holy shit.
APA and Blabber had made some mistakes early, but they weren't game losing. They weren't that big of a deal, and Thanatos had created.
How does North America have three? North America should have 3 slots for Worlds, but Brazil should also have 3. It's just Riot that refuses to give Brazil 3 seeds and change the format to properly represent all the different regions in LoL esports. It's actually, it's genuinely terrible how bad Riot treats Brazil's like slot allocation for international tournaments.
Very tanky volley. And we're back to live.
And Sven's dead. Bye-bye.
Flew in with the ult. Sven already out of the fight. And Furia killing the AD carry. Not a lot more that C9 can do to defend at any other plays as APA's pushing up a top wave.
They have like 4 leagues combined into one.
Event for Sven, I will say. He's getting caught.
If you're talking about the LCP, really fine.
Even with advantages, he's been really struggling.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like
yeah, I mean, PCS or whatever should have 4. No, I think it's fine to have 3 across all of them if you're truly doing this for the sake of consolidation. But, like, you have to give everybody equal representation, which you're not.
APA will pop the ghost and try and waste some time. How much time can he waste? 10
Dude,
seconds
this
here?
is...
5 seconds? Oh.
I mean, they just want to delay his death timer at this point.
Actually, yeah.
So I don't think it's super working in his favor. I mean, it's all fine. He does at least clear the wave, so that'll be something for him. But Tatu gets the kill at the end of the day.
C9.
Cloud9 have to fight the next dragon here, but I don't really see a realistic way that they're going to win it unless. I mean, maybe if IU gets caught by everything in one shot at the start of the fight, you have a chance. But even then, Toots at this point might just kill your whole team.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Bro,
even, like,
their
like
image of North America must be that like we are just the most like entitled, just like
on full vision.
Oh,
Like, we're
I
just
can't
saying, okay, we
imagine
see
what
each
the
other,
Furia players
duke it
think of
out.
like
I think we
C9
gotta be a
right
little
now.
more creative. If
Well,
we're gonna try
Be like,
not to
you
go
guys
back
are.
here.
I mean,
the
I'd imagine the
weirdest part to
salaries
me is
that like we are getting
they just
paid
full
versus
send it
them
over
is
a
like
nothing fight top
actually
lane. The whole game was
insane
just decided over a
for them to
5v5
come in and beat our
top lane
ass.
for nothing, just
No,
defending a random
we're gonna
dive.
need to watch that one back live because like when we get a replay from our perspective, we'll see that Sven's
Like if
not
I'm
there, like,
Furia,
the whole time.
I'm
Like, he's already
genuine. Like
shifting to try
I
and
would
get closer
genuinely
to the
be
fight.
pissed
By the
off
time he shows
at
up, Toots is on
C9
him, so.
And the whole point
and
of
like
this
North
for
American
C9 is
teams for
basically
being like,
you're first
look,
to the
I'm paid
objective, they
less
have to
than
walk
you.
in,
And I'm
you find
better
a
than
squishy
you.
member.
This is some
It's
fucking
Malphite
bullshit.
ult
And
into
I get it,
Blossom,
like, it's
into
the difference
Tangle
between
Bombs,
American
into
viewers and
Room
Brazilian
Prison,
viewers.
into
Like,
Bubble
obviously, it's the
Execution,
economics that they
just
can't
infancy
control.
and
But,
someone
like,
gets one shot,
I would just
but,
make
never
it
really got
I
a
would
chance to group up
put
and
that
go
chip
for
on my
that.
shoulder just because. Okay, honestly, not a bad start, but Toots is out. And it doesn't matter. Oh.
But there's no follow-up. Bolgan still goes down. It looked cool, but Toots is just too strong. Gigo's too strong. The damage could not follow up the engage, and Furia, despite losing one, will still smash the fight. A support win is a trade he'll take every day of the week. Gigo's underneath the turret. That's 5 shots, 6 shots, 7 turret shots. And I think he's just going to walk away from that one. Flash forward from APA.
Hey, APA got a
All
kill.
right.
Nice.
He only needed 7 turret shots to help him out, as Toots will still find the ace.
Yep, and that's going to be all she wrote. They knocked down the dragon. They get the soul. I mean, Cloud9, you have to send it, right? You have to be looking for this. When you're already that far down, you can't give over a Hextech soul. But they couldn't really find a good target. I mean, it's very unlikely that the fight is going to be won when you're full sending it on the Pantheon with Lulu behind him. Yeah. But they know that they have to choose.
I mean, we
they have to
can't
go
compare
for.
challengers
Bolgan
to
had a
tier
really
1.
good ult,
Like,
but
let's be
they
honest, we
couldn't
can't.
coordinate that with anything else.
I mean,
right?
it's
You know, nothing is
important
hitting
from a
the back line at
narrative
the same time.
standpoint. I
If he
100%
hits that
agree,
ult
but like we
and
can't
then
use
goes
those
in there,
head-to-head
Blabber's in there,
stats.
that's what we're looking
together.
for. Yeah. But we're never really getting to see that at
Play
all.
Loud in 7 days.
The game was
Thank
kinda decided
God.
before they got a
But even
single
then,
big
honestly, I'm
fight.
fucking terrified
And
for
Toots
that.
also were just like zoning everyone out. So like, yeah, Flash
If there's
over the
anybody in
wall,
chat
it's
that
all-
knows
Look at the goal
Brazil
lead
well
off.
enough, can you
5K
can you
individual
tell
goals
me
they
the
got
gap
value.
between
Ven is
like
just completely
Loud and
out of this
Furia?
game. It's
Like in
4.5
terms of
items
skill, like
versus
what's the
2.5
gap?
items.
Are we like, because we
That
know
is
Lion is
actually one of the bigger
significantly
bottom
better
lane
than
gaps I think
C9.
I've ever,
So like, are we dealing with a
Privilege
matchup that should be
doesn't
close,
feel
or is like
privileged right now.
Loud
Furia
very close to Furia's
on the
level? Because
Baron,
if so, then
C9
I'm
can't even walk up to
fairly
contest, so they're
confident
gonna get
in
this one. It
Lion.
looks like Thanatos will trade for
Loud
the
is much
bottom
better?
turret,
Oh,
but
God.
that is the first turret that C9 will take in this game at 29
Fuck
minutes.
me.
If he can even get it, it's taken a while. He's got the wave there. I assume it's going down. We'll have to celebrate it if it happens. So we can still hold him.
God,
But there we go. Okay, we got there.
Oh,
Big.
okay.
We got one.
We're back in it.
Nobody beats C9 without giving up at least a turret.
Yeah.
That's what
So
we're
far.
learning now.
So far.
So far.
Yeah.
Don't check the tape because I'm not confident in that statement actually. Furia though with
Alright,
their
Realm Warp,
next
here we go.
Baron, they have the Dragon Soul.
Oh God, the timing on that was terrible.
Blossom, and he doesn't even get it off.
Oh
Blossom
God.
used, but just didn't land. Either way, Furia not threatened as Ayu gets back over.
Oh, I don't need to see that again.
Slaughtering C9 in their own base with a game 1 that could have been an email and a cakewalk for Furia. They will maintain their undefeated streak to kick
Furia
off
is better.
the
Loud
Grand
is
Finals best
Loud
of
is
5.
lucky.
6 games in a row. All right, I want to watch that top lane.
Okay,
fight back.
well, I'm
Yeah,
getting
watch that
mixed
back, 'cause
reports
that's where
from
it was
Brazilian
decided.
fans in
Furia
chat, so I have no clue how to
crushes
gauge it.
game 1. I'm going to go to the ADP soon.
Okay, while Azale's doing that, I mean, the Brazilian crowd has a reason to cheer because they have a champion worth making some noise for. Furia again are just crushing the competition here. It was close, but this wasn't Furia falling behind early game like they were against Sentinels and then having to find a comeback. And Azale's going to show it. C9, we just full send it onto them. Yeah, they were the ones looking for the dive on the turret initially. So have the Pantheon ult, so like, I understand why C9 would want to try something, but as Azale will show us here momentarily, the rest did not go our way.
Yeah, I'm pretty much ready, so we can swap over here to this view. And
All right,
game. So this
we
is
got to
a
tweet positivity though.
You know, it is a slight
We
gap
have to
there.
maintain
There are
a
4,
proper stance.
Furia, you can see it in the mid
I
lane.
could
That is
do
pretty
this
advantages,
all
but
day.
Has a pretty significant lead. Bot lane is, you know,
Where's
fine a
young
bit,
Steve
but
Rogers?
Everything is going okay for C9, and it's going to be about teamfight execution. You have to think, but then we can see here on the map, everyone from Furia is going to be moving up. They do have eyes on this. This ward just got dropped, and that shut off the vision. But obviously, there's C9 pings everywhere in this area. They know that something is going to happen, so clearly they're making the call. All right, let's try to respond to the dive. So Gigo is going to look to start this off. He turns off the tower. APA is just going to pop Ghost. Get his
let me see.
He's just going to kite Gigo away from the tower. The tower is disabled this whole time, though, right? So the tower has not heated up.
I'm not even gonna.
You can see there's no passive stacks on it. Has not heated up. So
Please, C9.
But
Don't.
We already see all three of these guys here. Yeah. So to me, at this point,
don't
I
do
feel
this
like C9 could have just taken what they got and backed off. If you are going to go for the fight, this is not a good enough ulti from the Malphite.
Get on the
Just
same
now the
page.
tower reactivates, and as Tatu walks out, he takes one turret
Please.
shot, but like that is all the ulti.
There we go.
There.
That's the
It
tweet.
needs to be used
That's
in
the one.
conjunction with the Pop Blossom, with the public execution. Sven is also pretty behind the play. He's been running here the whole time, but he is behind the play. So C9 are going to go forward. The initial part of this, obviously pretty good. You get some chunk down.
Like, I don't even know what you say. Like this play right here. Oh, I can't.
Again, Sven is back here.
Watch Sven. Watch Sven.
And we have no unstoppable force, and we're going to full send it into the backline onto the tank Volibear. This is the tank Volibear. This is not even Ayu is in the midst of the team. Vulcan is looking for an angle for a Pop Blossom. These are the targets we need to be going for, right? We need to be going for the squishier members.
Look at
so
that.
we send it in onto Gigo. Not only is there not really a possibility
There's no
of
follow-up.
but then look at where Toots is, right? So now Toots is going to be moving in between the backline and the target. So Toots is going to step forward here. He's going to ult in.
And now okay, Sven. Now watch where he phase shifts to.
Vulcan is getting free hit by Ayu, and we're focusing a tank Volibear in the midst of this. So
bang!
Sven
Look where he goes.
away.
No way! Why are we going there?
Vulcan gets one shot. Sven is in the middle of the whole team. He dies. Gigo doesn't even go down. Just really kind of a whole comedy of errors there from Cloud9, from target selection, from coordination. Kind of everything went bad in this team fight, and that is just not good enough as far as the team fighting is concerned. The target selection was bad, the execution was bad, and we're not putting any pressure. I mean, look, this is the end of the team fight. Look at the health on the Akali and on the Yunara. They're full health.
This was like a picture-perfect team fight. If you're a team that has an AD carry that wants to just hit the nearest person and shred tanks, if you have an assassin that wants to get on the back line, both of those were able to do what they wanted to do in that fight. Like, I was autoing the entire time, and Toots just got on
can I just say,
immediately and just one shot.
I really fucking appreciate Azael and Kangas like breaking down how shit we are right now. I really appreciate that.
23.5k damage done by
To be fair, Sven dies if he retreats. Sven dies if he retreats, but he also pulls the Akali further away from his team, which allows us to isolate the Akali and possibly kill her. Rather than going to their team, which brings the Akali closer to the team to be able to protect the Akali. Sven's kind of dead from that exact moment. Like, let's go back here real quick.
He's gonna ult in.
In this particular situation right here, like it's not perfect, obviously, because like your ult's already down from Blabber. Thanatos ult's already down. So like the only ult that you have left is Sven's ult here. So it's kind of irrelevant. But like, oh, I forgot to end the YouTube chat or end the YouTube poll. Let me end that. Sorry. Manage the prediction, choose outcome, Furia. There we go. You phase shift out so that Akali has to follow him and kill him, which then lets the other 4 members clean it up, and then you can take the 4-on-4 fight. But by him shifting forward,
and now Sven is in this really difficult position. Vulcan is getting free hit by Ayu, and we're focusing a tank Volibear in the midst of it.
So Sven goes up. Now what Akali gets to do is literally just walk back into the team. Not that it matters. Like, again, this screenshot, it's so over. Like, it is beyond over from this point, so it doesn't really make a difference. But now Akali just, like, gets to do damage and retreat back into their team to be protected by the Lulu. So, like, I want to die.
Kill there. They get the pick on Blabber for the missing ultimate.
I just want to die.
C9's mistakes, but C9 are making a lot of mistakes. They're making it too easy for them.
Yeah. Well, hey, C9, they're down. They're not out. They have a chance to turn things around, but we both predicted Furia anyways. So I think from this side,
come on.
There's
no chance Cloud9 can come back from a 1-0 deficit.
I really think it's funny that you trying to explain something that's obvious. I mean, it's obvious to you. It's not going to be for many. Like, don't assume that everybody watching has the same level of understanding or is looking at the same shit. That's like the number one problem we have in mobile esports is like everybody just assumes that everybody knows everything.
Lion are going to have Loud actually ahead of them in first stand. There's the draw already, so we'll see which LCS team looked better against the CBLOL teams ahead of the spring split match. But reminder, set your calendars for March 10th to buy tickets for April 4th. That's it for game 1. We're going to send it to a short break before we're back for game 2.
All right, short break. Give me the music. Can it cheer me up? That's the question. They intentionally gave me the most mellow song to soil the vibes, didn't they? You give me the one song that's literally designed for me to just like think. All right, I see you playing games with those CBLOL production. Fine. Whatever. Look, the thing I will say that we kind of touched on a little bit in game is there is clearly, like, you could tell it in the player cams, you could tell it in the comms, whatever. There's legit anger towards North America on the part of Brazil, and you're seeing that in the gameplay. Like, you're seeing it. Like, they know that we're getting paid more. That, like, all the attention is going to, like, saving our league and all this. Meanwhile, they have incredible viewership. The Brazilian league is, like, doing incredibly well on its own. You have a good tier 2 system. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's good from what people have said. You've got a decent tier 2 system that's feeding up Brazilian players into your ecosystem. And because of that, it's working. It's working. And like you're gonna naturally feel fucking pissed towards the Americans because it just looks like we don't give a shit. Like, it genuinely looks like we don't give a shit, which is wild. Let me see. America's Cup LOL. Let's go. Let's pull this up on Wikipedia. I just want to see, like, the roster construction. Brazil. Is that an Argentina flag? So Furia is purely Brazilian. Red is Brazilian and Argentina. And then what about First Stand? First Stand LOL 2026. And then you have... dude, I hate the fandom website. Give me Wikipedia. There we go. Show rosters. And then Loud. Okay, so Loud you have 2 Korean, 3 Brazilian. So you have more of like what we see from North America as well. But I mean, just like the overall percentage of players that are from Brazil from these two is just like night and day difference. And you can tell that with the pride of the region. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. Lion is a team I described as a higher ceiling than FlyQuest last year, but with a much lower floor. Agreed. Like 100% agreed. This Venom's been over here for a long time now, even if this party wasn't good. I mean, the problem is we're not doing, in our region, we're not doing a good job of like bringing in rookies, putting them in positions to succeed, and also like developing them. Like is the big thing. It's not like we haven't tried out North American players. We have, but like we get rid of them just as quickly as we try them, which is like 99% of the problem. Do I think this wakes up North American GMs about developing NA talent with Fury being all domestic? No. No, I think it's the opposite, because people are we've seen it with North American GMs for years now, that they're gonna look at this and be like, well, clearly the problem is our North American players.
First game of Cloud9 versus Furia. Here we go.
Like, it's now we need to import even more because we're never gonna be able to do it with North American talent. And it's like that's just false.
Start guessing. See if you
Our developmental system is trash because we haven't invested in it. We just don't we don't have the collaboration amongst teams, amongst everybody that's involved with the ecosystem. And then,
you know, we're like, oh, yeah, you gotta play Ziggs.
I mean, from there, it's again, like,
No, there are also some things that he has not utilized in a long time. But did
you
know
can't put a full squad of rookies together and expect them to succeed. What you need to do is you need to do the EG strategy of putting good veteran players that have like leadership capabilities with rookies to counterbalance the mix of hands and brains. The veterans teach the brains, that rookies bring the youthful energy and the hands.
Try and guess. He's got
And that's one of the issues that you run into with like C9 right now. Like people looking at this, they're gonna look at it and like you see the comments everywhere of like, you know, they don't have the hands to be able to compete.
we got quite a few here, buddy.
What if there's like ShyKnock? Did he ever play like ShyKnock as like a joke and like win the game or something? No. Okay.
We had some shake
I don't know.
in the LCS, and those
Had one, but they left it in the past since the league was dying. Yeah.
Real junglers.
Can't look at anything 100 Thieves did in that last year. But
one of them that is like, or was very meta, is an AP.
all right,
jungle
come on.
Vanguard.
All right.
Vanguard,
Nocturne's banned. We still grab the Oriana anyways.
That's one. You're 1 point. He only played one time,
Yeah,
but they
it
won that.
counts.
But they won that
I'm gonna
game.
say
Why are we not picking
If it's
APA
AP
Talia?
jungler, 100%
I guess I'm assuming they don't have anything that goes with it.
Yeah.
What was my prediction? My prediction was 3-1 C9, so still entirely possible.
Also, there's a lot of
Still
things in here.
entirely possible.
Fury, that's a good playable jungle too. Carry jungle.
Okay, I like it. Get the
There's a
hot
lot of
dog
stuff
in there.
There's a lot of
Jarvan
stuff in
Oriana,
here
that's a good combo.
100%,
Win
bro.
right on J4.
Let me find Jarvan real quick.
And Rumble. Okay, I like this. I like this comp so far. Throw in a Rakan, and I'm really liking it.
So we got the Shockerclism.
Holy moly, Azale is way better at that
the
than you.
cat
You should
wave?
leave the name combined.
Liking this so far.
One day.
Is an LCS 60% imported? I don't know the full percentage on it, to be honest.
I like it. I like it.
You can't get my
Kangas,
spirits
you
down,
can say
Kobe.
a lot about Kangas, but he never gives
All right,
up.
prediction is going up in chat
Unless
and
it comes
Twitch
down to predicting for LCS teams.
Oh,
and YouTube. I'm
I
starting the
didn't give up.
poll.
Where are you guys? You guys are
Game
crazy.
2
I will say,
predictions.
the last game, it does slightly reduce my
C9,
chances of being correct with my 3-0
Furia.
Cloud9 prediction.
It
but
does make that a little. No. Game 1 is right now. You already said
Yeah, true.
the series starts now.
Part
You
of
would-
my prediction was that they're gonna 3-0 while I'm casting.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, so we need to keep you on the desk.
CB lol
It's
hat.
only the
Okay, let
games
me
that I
put this
cast,
up.
but they will 3-0 my games. yeah.
Noted.
So
Noted.
Jarvan Hot Pot though
Has
you
a
like
style
spicy
they
hot
play,
pot?
but in
I like
NA we
spicy
try to
hot pot.
copy
They got it.
LCK.
You know where
Yeah.
spicy hot pot came from?
Yeah, to a certain extent we do.
Jarvan and Rumble combo came from LPO. I believe it was MLXG pioneering that one, and
I thought we were talking about the food. Not
he's got
not the
spice in his name. Yeah, the food is.
It is 75%
Do you
of
know
people
which
predicting
one?
Furia right now on
Like,
16
because
votes
I
so
don't know
far.
that one either. Now I'm
Wow.
curious about that.
Yeah, it's gotta be China.
Wow,
I
wow,
gotta
wow,
say,
wow,
though,
wow.
I gotta say, maybe
Spicy
this gets me
hot pot?
flack.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
gotta
this
be
gets
China.
me flack. I think it's slightly
Come on,
overrated.
C9.
I like
Really?
it. I like hot pot. I will go to hot pot, but like
Dude,
I think it's a
you're
little
overrated.
I think it's a little.
Spicy hot pot is great.
I think I'm, if anything, accurately rated. I
You're
think-
actually kind of pissing me off right now. You
okay,
know,
what's better, K barbecue or hot pot?
that's too
Hey,
hard.
barbecue,
They're
right?
both really good. Depends on where you go.
I feel like
So,
you're just upset that I make
Can
my point.
You
What's better?
You just reminded me this last Worlds that we did. You know, this last year in China.
Yeah.
Our photographer Colin, he had some like local photographers that were working.
Whoa,
in
hold
Shanghai.
up. Breaking news just
Food
came
the
out.
best
Whoa,
spicy
whoa, whoa,
hot
whoa,
pot
whoa, whoa.
I've ever had in my life. It was
Whoa, whoa,
absolutely
whoa, whoa, whoa,
life-changing.
whoa.
Okay,
It was
so maybe
crazy.
I haven't had the right hot pot. Then.
I don't know why.
I'm open to having my.
I don't know why we
opinion changed.
released
I'm
this in the
just
middle of
experience that I've
fucking.
had. I'm
Keep an
like,
open
I
mind.
like it, but I don't think it's like, because I know people like you that say, oh, it's so good. Like, it's one of the best things.
I will say it definitely depends on where you go, so I'll give you that.
And probably the people
Now we got breaking news. Spring split of the LCS. Opening weekend. The road to MSI starts here. Opening weekend presented by MasterCards in the Riot Game Arena. April Fool's thing. Fine. Regular season playoff schedule. 2026 will be best 3 round robin. We already knew that. Or single round robin. Stakes are high. Opening weekend there. Sure. Team Liquid versus FlyQuest in the first week. Lion versus Sentinels. Oh, that's cool. I'll worry about draft later. I'm sorry. I don't care. Oh, okay. We got the full schedule, too. We'll have more to share regarding spring finals soon, so stay tuned. What's on the line? MSI and Korea boot camp. Spring doesn't have a finals. Top 2 teams go to South Korea. Riot will provide a fully funded 2-week boot camp for the 3rd place team from spring, the 2nd and 3rd place teams from CV Low, and the winner. Okay, well, what if the winner qualify?
That's like putting the lid on top of the spicy hot pot, I guess.
All right, we'll figure it out later. You're always on home base. The fantasy app becomes a comprehensive schedule, standings, content, fantasy integration all in one place. Fine, sure, awesome.
A decent amount of gold, but their team has a really strong baseline, so we're gonna have to.
Am I crazy?
Plays, Kangas.
I will say
oh yeah, it was in the first line. The LCS spring is just around the corner. From opening weekend to spring finals in Arizona. Spring final. Okay, so that's your roadshow announcement. Spring finals will be in Arizona. Honestly, I'm not mad with that. Scottsdale is a great. Assuming they go to Phoenix or Scottsdale area, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. That's a pretty big hub. For those that don't know, Phoenix, Arizona, I believe, U.S. cities by population. I'm pretty sure Phoenix is like top 5 or 6. Yeah, Phoenix is 5th. So that's a good spot to have it. Assuming they do the right size. Like, you need a 5,000 person like theater area, and I think it's perfect.
You're dropping knowledge bombs right now.
So what we need to do, because the camera will come back to us eventually.
I don't think it will.
We need to hide.
Nah.
I think you and I need to like duck down.
Yeah,
hold on.
And get out.
I'm gonna wait this out and then we'll get back to the game. I promise.
The couch.
I'm insane at hide and seek, by the way.
Okay, here's a pillow for you.
Super crazy with
I got a Tibbers for me.
Spring
The only thing I've not thought about is
Arizona.
the game now, because I can't see anything.
You gotta angle it a little. I got a little.
Assuming
get a little hole. Yeah,
okay.
Phoenix, since it's the
All right, there we go.
largest
That's gonna be a little
city,
too hard. I think people just have to deal
5th
with us on
biggest
screen
in
regardless.
the U.S.
You know, like when you get stressed, you need like something to comfort you.
Yeah, I'll take the Gwen.
There
It's a
you
little
go.
too small.
Good to
I feel like
know. We're
Okay, deep breaths. Also.
Getting on the road
New beginnings, Kangas.
New
and
beginnings.
have
This is a game one
some
for you, Kobe.
details,
New for me.
at
New
least.
territory. All right, 3-2. You know what? I respect it. I'm sticking with my 3-0 though for Cloud9.
Still a ton of questions on
While I'm casting.
venue
While you're casting. Yeah. And based on the rotation
and
we've had
beyond,
so far,
but
I mean,
at least
it's got to start now. They can go up 2-1.
least
that means it won't
people
work out. If it's based on the rotation of
can
actually,
you
it
wouldn't
book
be on
their
the game.
travel.
because we do 2 and it's
now.
the other person on our side. So I'll do 2 now.
There we
I'll
go.
do 2. Then we'll bring.
Then it would be me and Azale for the
it'll
fifth
bring
one.
you and Azale. That's a schedule
All right.
loss. It's fine.
Awesome.
Then I'll come back for the 5th.
Awesome. I'm glad we finally got the roadshow announcement. Thank God. All right, I'm ending the poll on YouTube. There were 55 votes. It ended with a 58% advantage for Furia on the YouTube poll. Over on Twitch, 61% C9, 39% over to Furia. In terms of points. In terms of people voting, more people voted Furia. 8-3.
So
wait till you see Lion.
Rivalry
okay?
continues though. I think it's really cool that we pulled Loud in the draw show for.
It better not. It has to be in downtown Phoenix. It has to be in Phoenix. You gotta put it in City Center.
Who's able to get that boot camp in Korea during MSI, but like this is the real international tournament coming up, and now there's gonna be a bigger rivalry between us going into it because of this.
I think people have the wrong mindset. Like this tournament is for practice. The literal prize for winning America's Cup. It's just more practice. So
yeah.
that's
Okay.
how everyone's been approaching it, right?
Are we going for the bot dive?
We'll get practice a dive,
we
maybe.
doing
Oh
it?
no,
No.
never mind, he's out.
No.
We're just poking, you know.
We're practicing looking for dives.
Wait, what
Yeah,
city is
Practicing that
ASU
as
in?
well. This is
ASU's in
like,
Scottsdale, no?
You practice for a test, you win or you pass the test, and your reward is like
Putting
okay,
it
you
on
get
Arizona
special
State
practice,
campus,
you
though, would be
go extra
fucking nuts.
credit
No,
class.
that
I'd be
never
down,
happens. That
100% down.
That's homeschooled.
this
I don't know
is
how
the
things
thing.
work. Vulcan looking for the dive now with Blabber.
All right,
Sven
come on.
under the turret. They're looking at IU, but he Valkyries away. Sven's getting some damage down. Vulcan.
Oh, no.
Hit with one of them.
Whoa!
We didn't get a kill.
Whoa! We got a little topsy-turvy there, a little
We got
risky.
out.
So he broke the karma tether. That was good.
Yep.
Nice job from him. And Blabber, because the karma tether is broken, like Blabber tries to like EQ him, and he's like, uh-oh, he dodged my EQ also. So then Blabber used his flash to reposition the knockup.
Is it in
But
temp?
that doesn't
No.
reposition your damage.
I know nothing
Kangas.
about Arizona. I've literally
just
never,
gives you a
like, I've been to
little tiny knockup.
Colorado. That is the only
Nobody's
place that
scared
I've
of
been
that.
to.
If you don't
And
have to, you have to actually hit the EQ damage.
let's
You need
see,
to land.
ASU,
Yeah.
So there was no threat.
Arizona
Whoa.
State
Backed out, though.
University.
We didn't die.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you see,
I don't mind going to
True, when you see
Arizona
the
State
bad
if we're
dives,
going
people
in,
die.
like,
Silver
during,
lining. Yeah, it turns out that a Sivir with only D-Blade auto-attacking doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, you got to hit like your spells and stuff too.
Okay,
with
so the Tampa campus is
tether
literally
and the
in
EQ.
Phoenix.
That would have been good, but nobody died. Again, sometimes if you're practicing and no one
So
dies,
that's fine.
That's probably good.
Yeah, that's one of the best case scenarios. Because again, we're practicing.
It's
Now
like-
next time it'll go better.
Did you watch Dragon Ball Z? I feel like you did.
I did. I was a big Dragon Ball
Okay,
Z guy.
so we're good.
If you watch Dragon Ball Z, viewers at home,
ASU
also,
would be
you know
insanely hype.
that if it
I'm
doesn't
just
kill
saying,
you,
it'd be
it's gonna make
freaking
you
hype as
stronger.
hell.
Every time they're fighting and
True.
practicing,
That's the
they
whole
get
Super
beat
Saiyan
up a
thing.
whole
Yeah,
bunch. Yeah, you get
Tampa
beat up a
campus.
bunch.
Yeah, but
stronger, the more
Tampa's
beat up they get.
in
Just gonna get stronger.
Phoenix, no? Like, it's
Why
in
do you think
Phoenix
it's
City
gonna happen to
proper?
C9?
Or am I
Why
crazy?
do I look like a guy that would have watched Dragon Ball?
No, it's more about the way that you talk and all the things that you've ever said to me. You seem like you
Valid.
watch, which is not a bad thing. I watch Dragon Ball
Valid.
Z.
True. True. It's a great show. It teaches great lessons for
Yeah.
kids too.
Can
It's
you
about
tell
hard
me
work.
this? Did you like-
die?
did
You
you-
keep working hard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you like Goku more or Vegeta more?
Ooh.
It
I
says
was-
it says a lot
Okay.
about people how
it
their
does.
mind works.
It does. I was so I grew up and I
Let's focus
watched
back on the
as a
game.
kid. The first thing I actually saw was the Cell Saga, so I was a Gohan fan.
Okay.
Because
Yes,
he's
and
cool
now
in
it's
the Cell
technically
Saga. I
outside
know
of
that, like,
Phoenix,
later
but it's
on,
right
they
next
don't
to the
do much with
airport. I mean,
character,
that's
but,
fine.
Let's see, maybe Blabber's gonna have a bit of a Goku arc here. Get stronger as the first dive failed, but now he's in the dragon pit.
Okay,
He's getting
Sven's a
tested
little
by
low
Tut
health,
says,
but it's fine.
Flash away from Sven in the bot lane, and we walk away. Leash the dragon. They got it.
Thank you for leash. Is
Hey, we didn't die.
yeah, we just used like 2 flashes off of both our carries. Sven and APA both had to flash that. And then Blabber had to EQ the heck out of there too.
When did that happen in Dragon Ball? Was there ever an arc where
Where
like
everyone just runs away.
everyone runs away from the fight?
But remember, Kangas, we didn't die.
We didn't die.
So we're
True.
gonna get stronger because of that.
More than you can say for the future timeline. And,
Oh, yeah?
in the Cell Saga.
How
yeah,
much you want
they
to
all
bet?
died
How
there.
much you want to bet C9 never dies this game?
Not-
Anybody
not
want to
a
bet
lot.
me?
C9 doesn't
I
die
would
this game? Yeah,
rather-
okay.
I bet they never die this whole
know what?
game.
Comp-wise, I
Nobody
do like
dies.
our comp a little bit
Sound
better, I'm
like
not
your
gonna lie.
enthusiasm.
Yep.
What's the best?
At least for like mid-game playmaking, I don't
what?
mind it.
I've
If
seen
we
it.
fall behind at any
You gotta
point,
watch
good luck
like
ever
100
getting through
episodes of
Galio,
Dragon Ball
Xin,
Z.
Zhao,
Ooh,
Cassante with
that's
Nami
another
healing and
person
Corki in
chooses
the
the starting
background.
point.
Okay.
Good
Actually, it doesn't have to
luck.
be Dragon
Good luck
Ball Z.
wombo
Any Dragon
comboing a
Ball.
tank
Any Dragon Ball.
lineup.
Okay,
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Doesn't have to be Z.
I've never seen the original. When like Goku's a kid and he still has the tail, and like the villain is like the evil scientist in
We're
like
gonna
the
get- we're
army or
gonna
whatever.
Teach you some history.
Yeah, I just started Gundam. I like the 1970s Mobile Suit Gundam.
You're already doing some old stuff there.
It is old. Let me tell you, it's aged pretty well, but like it's janky.
Okay.
Um,
By the way, I missed some
I'm trying to educate myself
some
on
notifications
some
of the last
Those
game. Let me
guys
read them out real
I
quick.
like it.
Patty N,
So if
NZL,
they go
Hoot
deathless,
Newt,
I'll take that one.
Burke
like, if they
Strona,
die,
and Loco Breast.
all,
Thank you all for
then
following them.
now I can make you do
Zeus
something.
Lewis
But I
for
feel
the
like
Prime
it's gotta be
sub.
equivalent to like the chances of C9 not dying.
Thank
'Cause
you
chances
all.
that anybody dies is pretty high.
Yeah, it is.
So how
So
about
you're gonna also have to like give me a bunch of money. How about that?
and add that in?
I'm always down for that.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that type of bet on stream.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
But what I
Maybe
can
it'll just have
say,
to be really nice.
Wait.
To
you
me
have
for
to
a
watch
while.
Oh no,
Dragon
APA
Ball
is so
Bridge.
fucked here.
Any episode I
Oh
choose is
my
Dragon Ball
God.
Bridge if you haven't yet.
That
APA
was
Flash,
such a
I think we're
good
gonna
gank, by the way.
soon here,
That was
Kobe.
so.
That was not
I'm
only
sorry.
C9
That was
dying,
so clean by
but the first
Tatsu.
C9 being first
That was
blood.
so clean.
I lost already. That's
He
awesome.
literally
I
watches
gotta figure out which episode of Dragon Ball
watches
Bridge
Blabber
you
go to
watch.
red.
I think that's
Like
on you.
walks
You're the-
past him in a bush that's redward and says, "I'm just gonna wait for him to walk by.
It's just a bet.
Second he's out of
It's not
vision,
necessarily like a-
go to mid lane, get the kill." Because APA is not gonna assume that he's gonna come from the
Also,
same
APA 's
way
not gonna get stronger
that he
from
just
because he
walked.
did die.
Ah,
But he
beautiful,
learned
beautiful by
that
Tatsu.
lesson, and he's still up in
Okay.
CS.
What can we do about this action here?
So they don't have in the middle.
And
I can
get the
try
first
to
kill.
do
So
that. Yeah.
Thanatos walking up. We have the
Yeah, I'll try that. But there is a timer. I don't know if I'll be able to separate it out long enough because I'm not partner. I'm affiliate, and the ad requirements are slightly different. And
it will be a 1-for-1 kill trade as Thanatos can at least roast down and make some toast out of
I
Tatsu.
like that. Yeah, you didn't even mean to do that, huh? That was a little natural one.
No, yeah.
And
That's
it
Thanatos
flashed out on
savvy,
him?
Yeah.
Just straight off the dome
Yeah.
right there. Thanatos.
Making some Thanatos. Yeah.
wait,
Better than the
Gigo
other
has
ones that I
flash.
usually
This
think
is
of
kind of a
first.
risky play, no?
That was pretty cool.
I mean,
though,
at least
for Gigo.
APA is
You
ahead.
like that? You like that old
Ooh, APA
Thanatos
nearly got the
counts
solo
as
kill.
terrain, even though I think it used to be coded as minions. People say that all the time. I think
yeah?
they have since like updated it.
So you'd be able to
But
auto attack
it might still be. Nah, just because it's
just
coded.
as like a thing. You
Just
can't get
because
past
it's coded that way doesn't mean.
Oh
all the rules
no,
apply.
Stream Elements timed out the.
Yeah,
the
nice to
Cassante
extend your
spam.
Cassante ult. That was
Damn.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You know, get him under tower, make it a 1.
You know what? I'm gonna let that one.
And
How
pretty
do
cool
I-
for them,
hang on,
Blabber
let me-
back out and got a crab after, so he's still happy. All good.
Oh, is this a replay of mid lane? Yeah.
How do I allow that?
Wait.
No, you're
a
fine.
little
It's
brush
the
creep right
emotes that I had to
Oh, so
do
this
that
was the
after
first kill, so
the
they saw
one
flat-
like rate or
Blabber
like hate
flag
rate
dragon
thing happened.
Ooh, that's
I
how
had
you
to
play the spy
like take some
game.
precautions on
And you
that.
saw the guard pass out.
Yeah. You're waiting. You're
Yeah.
hiding
But
in
you're
your little
fine.
box.
Yeah.
You got your thermal gun.
You're solid here like Solid Snake or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bro, they're high-fiving in game.
pretty- yeah.
Why can't we high-five in game?
I like that crowd audio. Okay. Here's the
Why
spicy
can't we do that
onslaught
shit?
Into,
Look at the
Cataclysm,
emotion.
Wombo combo. See you later, bro.
So he goes through the
I've
Cataclysm wall
never,
and
I don't think I've ever
it
seen
goes over the entire
North
wall.
American
That
players
is cool.
high
It's all the way out
five
of there. I
in
did
a
like that
game.
replay, though. That's cool. Tatu,
Follow it. Oh, I thought
he was playing the
Bro,
spy game,
what?
and he waited till Blabber, the guard, left mid lane. So APA was like, "Yo, I just had my jungler. Where did you come from?"
Suddenly APA gets the
my
alert
team.
sign over his head. Like,
Yeah.
in trouble.
All right, well, does make it a little bit more difficult for us because, you know, champs like we were talking about. this
Okay.
Furia
Well,
team
the good
so
thing is
beefy.
APA still got a
These
lead.
frontliners, and they got a
Sven
early Mountain Dragon
and
on top
Vulcan
lane,
have a
gets more
lead in bot
resistances.
lane.
They're getting some good.
So we're fine for
wait.
now. Flash on the
Maker,
Cassante.
third
Okay.
attack strike will land, but that was, I think, Gigo looking for more than he found. I mean, if you're able to get
You
the
think he was, he was looking for more than that?
I mean, I guess if you
I
land
think
the
NA
stun,
and
you
Brazil
can
are
have
on
the
similar
strike,
levels,
you all out
personally.
back. Yeah, he's practicing. True.
Tournament's all about practice, baby.
Limit testing.
I think this tournament, Brazil's getting the better of us, but I think we've got enough results over the last few years to still say that like we've got the other side of it.
How my knees feeling?
Yeah.
I think skill-wise, we're all on the same.
Alright,
We're
well,
all on the
Dragon
same
number
playing
2.
field right now.
That's theirs.
You know,
C9 is
the
just
Brazilian
shitting the
community,
bed
when
endlessly
Gigo
right now.
does plays like that.
Yeah, I
Apparently,
know,
there's
yeah.
Gi God and
Yeah.
then Gi Gone. So
Yeah.
that was a Gi Gone play we saw.
But he didn't really like go anywhere either.
You know,
It was
astute
just-
observation.
It was
Kobe.
kind of like Gee.
Okay,
just
can we
there,
get a
no
gank?
flag.
Can
Go
Blabber
back to base
finally get a
as,
successful
Blabber's
gank
coming
here?
Nice.
No?
Yeah, I mean, Cassante had a charged up
Alright.
Q and his ult. So I feel
Who cares if they go
like
anywhere
if
internationally?
C9
They got
wanted to
pride. That's all that
practice on
matters.
play,
There's a reason why their
somebody was gonna
viewership
hit
is the
tower,
way it
and
is.
I
There's
could
a
just
reason
see
why
it.
they
So
have more
say
fun
someone
than we
getting
do
out
in North
fast,
America.
then they're getting ulted.
I think they
Because that
practiced
sense
one
of
going
pride
forward.
is
Yeah, they
infectious.
didn't need
And we sit here and we
reminder.
drag ourselves down all the time.
Chunked out there as the wave pushes in. Now you're going for a back now.
And then
Valkyries
surprise, like
away
they have
from
fun with it,
Vulcan
and
as-
like the community grows
Yeah,
as
we
a
haven't
part
really
of it.
caught up much on the bot side. It's just been a farm fest down there. The
That's not
action's
saying we
been
shouldn't
in the mid
criticize
lane to
ourselves
top
and work
side
to
of the map
improve,
so
but, like-
far, and
Yeah.
because of that, Furia now have 2 dragons in their name, plus 2 of the 3 grubs, and gold's even. So you can say that's, you know, better for C9 compared to how some of the games have gone, but
Better than being down.
better than being down.
And we've only died one time.
All right, come on.
Still, you did lose.
Still a
Yeah,
gold
I
lead.
didn't say zero.
Do you want to make
Still a
new
gold
one?
lead for
Just think we're
C9.
not gonna die yet.
Come
Get
on.
All right, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Give me a double or nothing.
All right, I'll take that.
Starting now, C9 are not going to die or lose any games.
Or lose any. Well, that you're casting.
C9 is the
Yeah.
NA rep? No, the fuck they're not.
Well,
What are
let's
you
see.
saying?
If you're the blessing.
What
Is
what
it
are we
sale, a
saying?
curse,
They're
or
not
is
even the
it
one
just
going
fact
to
that
an
you weren't
international
here? Which is
tournament.
if
Like
the
this
two
is
of you are
like
there, do you
they're
choose
not going to the
round?
Golden
I'm
Road
curious how that's
tournament.
gonna work.
Well, if mine don't work, then I'm just going to keep trying again a new one. I'm just going to move the goalposts.
Okay, that's usually a good place to be
Yeah, I want to
logically.
see some
They
more
used to
Thanatos.
be, sure. They're
Yes.
not now.
Can we
That
get some Thanatos cam?
He's got to roast some people. He needs to roast a couple
What's your
more.
favorite thing to put on toast? Is it are you just like
Peanut
a classic butter? Peanut butter. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Peanut butter's good. I like a good jam.
jam's good.
All right,
like
we're
that.
still in a
Raspberry
good
sugar.
spot.
Yeah.
But we
Sugar.
like our comp is going to get
It's like,
outscaled.
it's like
Honestly,
fruity sugar.
you know
so-
what?
At least in my well, will we?
Just
We
good
got
old-fashioned
Sever.
butter.
Yes.
Just straight butter.
But we don't. The
Absolutely.
thing that we don't have is we don't have
Or
frontline.
Were you like a
So
house
I don't know if we have
bad.
enough to
Yeah, I
like
think
really
it was
protect the Sever
demonized
as she's
because,
consistently putting out
There's a
damage.
big war on fat in general and cholesterol.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad for you.
Sven gets chunked out here. He's fine.
Sorry,
Yeah,
no, over.
it was the war on butter from big margarine.
Yeah, and margarine is like way worse. All kind of crazy chemicals in margarine.
Yeah, it's crazy. Can't trust what you see
Also,
on a nutrition
We're
label.
talking
probably
butter
shouldn't take
versus
any health
margarine
advice
right now.
A League of Legends stream.
Nah,
Especially
no,
with us on it.
I think they. What do you mean, especially with us on it?
Actually,
Okay, if Raz was here,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
questionable. Honestly, I think pretty much everybody else.
yeah.
If anything,
Maybe we're the best ones to
I
take it
make
from.
some of the best. We are missing Azale though. To Azale's credit, he's probably the biggest foodie on the team.
Yeah, I
Although
could believe
does
that.
being a foodie mean that you eat healthy?
No,
'cause usually
being
it's-
a
wow.
foodie does
usually
not
if
mean
it
that you
tastes
eat
really
healthy.
Good, there's extra butter and fat and salt and
But we
everything.
just established butter's good.
Yeah,
So we
true.
we can't
It was
go back on
overly
that.
demonized.
Overly demonized. Okay, underrated thing on
Positive
toast,
about
though,
NA and
butter
ShyKnock chat. Where
with,
am I supposed to go?
just a
I
little
mean, that's the
sugar
problem. Is like
sprinkled on
I
and
can
cinnamon
say what
sprinkled
I'm
on.
feeling, but I can't
Have you ever
control
had that
chat.
before?
Like you guys are kind of your own animal in there.
Cinnamon toast?
Cinnamon
And if
toast,
I like,
cinnamon
I can
toast.
criticize
would
but
use,
still
like,
be
a whole cinnamon
optimistic that
toast
C9's gonna win.
Okay, well,
I
think of
like
that,
I
but just
can't
like,
get
you know,
y'all to just
with
like
that
naturally
cinnamon
reply the
toast
same in the
crunch.
comments.
The original?
It's at home, yeah. Homemade. Homemade. That's a better way to put it. As right now, it's a fight for the Herald. Furia are going to back off from said fight. C9
I don't know
actually
what to do
looking
about
forward.
that.
Tuts was ready for a Galio ult follow-up.
XD?
Okay, we're getting some APA chatter. This is good.
Hold on, it's a little disconnected
This is
from the
a good
play.
sign.
When did that happen?
Other than say to focus on the fucking
I
game, but if
gotta
the game
do the-
doesn't
I
go
need
in
the
our favor,
timestamp.
that's just gonna be
I'm
roasting
gonna
C9.
choose to
So
believe
I don't know.
that was when the refs told them we were talking about toast.
Oh.
Blabber
Well, I
now
gotta
All I
understand
would
it
say
was
is the
live.
people that are
From the
vocally
Herald
supporting
side,
NA, we
coming
got
in now
300 people in
from
here. Just be more
the Galio
vocal about your
topside
support.
here. So Toots is ready for the
Oh,
fight.
okay, so
C9
we're starting off the fight.
into the pincer
Oh,
as
he's
Toots
deep.
is
Can we
from the
protect
flank
Sven?
angle. Lands a
Sven's
punch
got to be able to
down
auto
on
here.
Toast,
So far, he's not able to
and
do a
he
thing.
is turning into Toast.
Nope.
JCC locked down.
Okay, he got away a little
Will
bit.
follow it up.
Okay, that's a
Back in,
good-
he wants to go down.
This-
Thanatos still alive for a long time, but will go down as C9
See, this is what I
runs
mean.
through
How do you
his own goal.
protect-
Furia
how do you
pick up
protect
2
Sever?
kills.
How does Sever get to
Blabber, though,
auto attack? Because
Thanatos,
they'll be able to
and now they
blow
will
up
back
our
at the
front
Yeah,
line
see, we're in the
before we're
timeline
able to do
of
anything.
The power spike of like the one item, like earlier, beefier squad that we were talking about for Furia.
Yeah.
So
And then we
Furia did
can't
a
kill
good
any of
job.
them.
They utilized their, pretty good timer for them to attack on with their one items. Go for the Rift Herald fight. Just straight walk in there, and all he had to do was grab one person. When Thanatos got locked up and the equalizer went down,
All
then
I'm
Blabber
saying is,
decided,
I
maybe
would've
we can
had
make
fun
that
in
the
Brazil.
Spicy hot pot. But if you go in,
I think it's worth
so hard
me
to get
going
out.
to Brazil.
You're trying to Cataclysm and then just EQ back out. But you're unstoppable during Cataclysm, but you're not unstoppable afterwards.
Yeah,
Come
CC'd
on.
immediately.
Yeah, good chase down here from Furia, and they're working on their.
Furia
they
looks
have
good,
so
though.
much raw power here. with
Can't
the,
say anything
with the
bad
spawn.
against
When
them. They are
you've got
looking
plenty of damage
clean.
with Trinity Force and Nami for your Corki. Just use these bruisers. The other
Oh, no,
three
I'm not saying I would
bruisers
play.
to
I would not touch that
walk
rip.
up
I'm
and
not
force
trying to get
plays,
my
and
ass beat
they're
by
gonna keep
Brazil.
stacking dragons. Kangas.
But I'm going to go enjoy the beaches
in a
and
moment like
clubs
that, you
and
hope
everything
that
else.
Sven can like try and get some ricochet damage in, but he's not even 2 item Sivir yet, so he doesn't.
We'll talk about that after the
They-
series.
They do great on these 1 items.
Yeah.
But
All right.
we have
Still a way that we
can-
win, but
you
we
know what?
got to
Dance
get onto the
later.
Corky.
Maybe we can.
We got to blow up Corky
soften
Nami.
somebody up. I don't
We're
know.
really practicing.
Like, the big thing that I think we can't do in these fights is if we take a front, how is
That's
Sven,
what
like,
this
a third
tournament
health?
has been
Or
practice of. Is Sven getting peppered by these rockets,
Yeah.
shielded up by Vulcan
Jesus.
there, but
the thing that we
I mean,
can't do is we
actually gets a
cannot
second item on
take a
this
straight
reset,
front to
because that
back.
is
They
3
will
dragons
shred
now
us.
to Furia. They're gonna drop the Herald.
Their front line's going to be able
Gold
to
in the
survive
mid
way
lane.
longer than our front line. So we don't win that.
They're in a good spot.
We have to find a way to get onto their carries, which is the whole point of the Nocturne, not Nocturne, the Jarvan Orianna Rumble combo.
Ideally.
It's like you should be able to get on somebody and wombo combo them.
Like how we
And that
should
has
go
to be the
back.
carries,
Frag-
not the
Infinity Edge
tanks.
will be done by then. for
It will
Sven.
be done by then. He didn't get
I'll
it
make a
now.
new
By the 3rd or the 4th dragon.
Triple or nothing.
Oh, they did die more, right?
Also, when I had said that we had only died once, you didn't call me on it, but we had died twice.
Good point.
I respect that. Respectable.
I'm trying to set you up, you know.
Respectable.
I've been told, you know,
Either
you
you
want to make
didn't
your
notice or
co-caster
you let
look
it
good.
go, and either one I'm okay with.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. This is where I do admit I was looking
3
at
minutes,
C9
50
side,
seconds
see the
until
one, and I
Dragon,
just
a
got
minute
a little
until
confused in
Baron
the
is
brain.
up.
But I could've got
Nobody
away with it.
really
I'm
has
not
the
this guy.
damage yet, I
Right
think, to
there,
take
Outcast,
Baron
live in front of
without it
everybody
being a
watching.
complicated fight.
I like it. All right, so new bet. We're not going to die anymore from starting now.
From
7 item
That's the
Sivir
fun
could
thing
kill
about-
quickly
oh,
enough.
actually,
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
the
not
problem is
maybe
7
not
item
die at
Sivir
all
can also
anymore.
get
I'll
blown
say,
up
like,
in one
our
shot
front
by
line
every
could
single
die,
person on their
but our
team.
back line's gonna stay alive.
Like the
So
time,
Thanatos and Blabber
like
can
even though
die.
she puts
They
out
can
the
die
same
as many
amount of
times as
damage,
they
you
want,
still need a few seconds
but
for
the
her to
rest
be
of
able
the
to get to
squad's
that
gonna
point.
stay safe.
Kobe really
And I don't
is
know
the
if we'll
meme
be
of the
tanky
guy
enough,
mining
even
for the
then,
tank.
to be able to
really
do
just
it.
waiting for that big hit.
I'm gonna keep on going.
Yeah.
just
We don't
keep
have
on
a true
changing.
tank.
For what it's worth, I believe in you.
Thank you.
Your faith, it gives me faith.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Dig your enthusiasm as Tatu taking away the Raptors. So it's going to be a tough angle for C9 to get back into this game. They got 3 minutes for that Dragon Soul fight, but like they're losing their jungle. Furia are using this gold lead to kind of control the map in a oppressive manner.
It's all about perspective, Kangas.
Okay,
This
what's the perspective?
is merely an opportunity to practice retaking territory that has been lost. So,
And
Come on.
whenever you're retaking territory
Yep,
like
yep, yep.
this,
Hey,
Furia
Shawkeye.
has way more
How you
vision, you have
doing?
Everybody rotating
Welcome back.
down. So you have to safely move up, and you just look for angles where you can have multiple people DPS the same target. And I mean, Fury already got everything they wanted out of our jungle. They
I mean, it's
officially took
also,
the whole thing and
to
left
Jinx
behind a bunch
point,
of
it's
wards,
also very
but, you know,
difficult
we're
to
practicing.
dive
We're
past a
practicing
Cassandra
retake
Galio.
right now.
also,
Like,
almost
very,
looked
very
like we would
difficult.
actually engage on Tatu right there. Probably good we didn't because there were a lot of members of Furia around. And I mean, watching that last game, I'm sure you had a similar reaction, me and Azale, with C9 oversent on the top lane fight.
No, I didn't. I was
no?
thinking this is practice. So they practiced, and they're gonna
Okay.
grow from it. Yeah.
Minute 52 until
Really good
Dragon.
growth
Item-wise, let's take a
On the
look.
LCS.
Mid lane,
Couch.
pretty much even for now.
One of the, I mean, the big
Jungle.
things, yeah, obviously.
Behind. Top side,
You know, it was practice.
even.
We won't
No,
go over
behind.
the
Volcanic
changes,
Rooker and
because you got to save that till after the series
Frostborn
done.
Yeah,
Gauntlet.
While you're in
Oh,
the series,
top
you
lane's
gotta
behind.
stay
And again,
locked, stay locked.
Change
ADC,
mindset.
2
There's gonna be a
items to
lot of
2
really
items.
good
Bantam Mune
review
scales a little bit better
opportunities
since
for
it's
further
completed, so
practice from this game
Yeah.
that we can maybe take a look at in the client afterwards.
True.
So this is a win-win.
All good.
This is a win-win.
All
And
good.
C9 have not died since the last time you said
Support-wise,
that
support
would
really
die
doesn't matter.
on C9. So
They're on
also a
minimal gold.
positive trajectory.
All right, come on.
We're trending in the right
Who's
direction.
he pointing at? JoJo is doing the Zeri point.
Like on camera?
Yeah, have you seen that email before? It's like a face that's like,
Sven's
ugh.
right.
She
Yeah,
doesn't
Sven
like what she's
definitely-
looking at, it's just pointing at. But it always.
I mean,
points
if
to the
you're
side.
Sven, like
So
normally
in
I'd
that
say
instance,
Flicker
when he
Blade,
popped
but
it up,
or
he was pointing
Navori,
at
but
home.
I
Can we
think
get
he
a
has to
delay
go
to that? I don't know
LDR.
if we have that power.
The tanks are a little
But
too
I'm
tanky
sure
over on
He was
the
thinking,
on
you
the
know, he's pointing
Furia
at
side
us.
that you need something to be able to shred through 'em.
You think he's disgusted by C9? That's crazy.
Eh,
Well,
Is Sven going to be able to back, or is he going... Why is Sven so far up in this? I mean, I get it, but it just scares me. Look at that, he's doing nothing against Cassante right now. Cassante's shields are so big.
Focus on this. Can we kill Corki?
Okay, they're going in on Cassante. Okay, we're starting to shred him a little bit. There we go. There we go. That was good. We had one isolated tank that we were able to put our damage on. That's fine. And we didn't even blow the wombo combo. That's good.
Oh, no, now he actually is in the mid lane.
Oh, man, this is
he went
dangerous.
for reset also. Okay.
So Cassante's going to teleport in.
Okay, they've marked Galio. That's a lot of damage on this Sven. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Does not get hit by the Nami ultimate.
And look at this, we're separated out. Thanatos is on his own. Sven's not able to auto because we're all separated out.
The river, and C9 are down multiple flashes. And it looks like we're practicing running away further as IU will push back Sven even more. C9 cannot get back to the dragon. It will be Tatu taking it alone.
We couldn't even use our combo.
So that is something
Jarvan and Orianna both have ult art.
Yeah.
These setups for the dragon. Oh man.
Yo, this is so rude. He's just not giving us any space. Furia will get the dragon, and they'll even chase C9 into their own jungle, picking up a kill.
They'll get the dragon, and they'll get the Vulcan as well. Honestly, okay. So this is something that they practiced before this tournament, and we still had the issue with like you push someone out, but you know they're gonna teleport.
Oh,
back.
by APA.
APA's getting some practice. Oh!
No, okay, got out. Nice.
Yeah. Good practice.
All right, Baron contest.
All right, this is a spot that you got to be able to get this J4 Orianna combo down.
But Toots has been so clinical
Come on.
playing so far.
We don't have anybody marking the side. Nobody marking the side. Toots is on the side.
The 2 items on the Sivir. It's going to have to do a lot of work as Equalizer will go down.
Sivir has to be able to step up to deal damage, and that's her spell shield down. That's not good. That's fine, though, if you can turn around on the Toots, but Blabber's dead.
As Sven still trying to get some damage in there, but with no jungler on C9, Furia can now look to start.
Okay, that's the shockwave. It hit one. Sven's dealing damage, just not enough yet. It's not. Come on. And they've gotten through to the back line. Yep.
Furia gets the Baron. Furia gets the team fight again. And Furia making fools of C9 again.
Honestly, you know, good practice even though we all died. It's not going to make us stronger. Furia, nicely done. That's Dragon Soul. That's Baron Kangas. They have not dropped a game.
See my fan of now? That gets announced on Wednesday of this upcoming week.
They're not looking like they're going to do it either.
They're on the precipice of 7-0. The 3rd seed from CB LOL against 2nd and 3rd seed from LCS. Yes, we have the excuses, the jet lag, the travel time, the warming up to a new environment.
We don't have those excuses.
The action on the Rift is Furia picking up win after win after win.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's looking like another.
Oh, yeah, they're better. So,
explain to me why literally just a year ago we were able to walk into Brazil for playoffs of Split 1 and only lose a single game out of 8 between our top 4 teams. No, Brazil's just gotten better. Brazil has gotten better.
Pushing in on Galio. I mean, at this point they know, our chances are really low since they have Chemtech Soul already, and we don't have a lot of chances. But still, it's like now you don't have jungle. The rest of the guys are like, well, I guess.
No, Dave's not changing the LED light. Dave stays in solidarity with North America. We go down with the ship. We absolutely go down with the ship.
They had lost some of the health bars, but they have Chemtech Soul and
split with the LTA, exactly.
Still alive too, so.
Yeah. And I just gotta say,
exactly.
from where we were last year. Do you remember last year, Kobe? Split 1 and we had the finals with CB LOL, or rather LTA South, going up against LTA North. They took a game off of all the LTA North representatives.
Exactly. On the same amount of fucking time.
Single game in all 4 matches. Then, fast forward a little bit. Split 2, we got some inter-conference scrims and practice. Some of the CBLOL teams came up and actually got some experience.
Clean sweep this
playing
through.
against
You have.
in a scrim environment.
I
so
think
that by the time we came
it's
this
tough because
summer,
again you're comparing the
they
3
actually
seed
were able to get a
to
series against Shopify
the
Valley.
1
It was
seed,
so much
and
more
I don't
competitive
know.
as a region, as teams representing the South. And now, a year later,
can
1
I
year
change
later,
it? I'm gonna go
they are
Geegod.
ahead of
Let's
C9
just do
right
Gigo,
now.
and can we edit to Geegod?
As I'm hearing Kobe talking about the MVP that you're looking for.
Well, yeah, we don't have a lot of time, so
We don't have a lot of
I
time.
gotta tell him.
Yeah,
My
let 'em know.
vote is for Geegod.
But, I mean, shout out to CBLOL, shout out to the improvement of these teams. I gotta say, it hurts
Furia's
as an
gonna not.
LCS fan and
Furia's
representative.
really not
Wait,
gonna
You
drop
didn't
a
actually
game.
hear me, right? I'm using the talkback.
I did hear you during that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your finger slipped a little
Yeah,
bit.
Kobe,
We'll
we
keep
heard
behind
you.
the scenes for everybody at home. Sometimes
We heard
talk
you,
to our
Kobe.
producers. It
Yeah,
happens.
we have to use
Yeah.
the.
It's okay. It's okay.
That was on talkback.
I appreciate the levity,
I'm
Kobe.
just
I
impressed
needed
with
that.
How much this region has improved. in
I
one
appreciate
calendar
that.
year.
Ugh.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And you know how
Doesn't
they
see
did
each
that?
region should fight for
A lot of
those.
practice against
We'll talk about it between
There you
games.
go,
Let's focus
dude.
on
Yeah,
this
there,
right now.
There we go. Practice.
We got a
It
ton of
helps.
time between games.
C9 will have a base defense.
Come on. You got
Maybe they can
Sivir.
find
Sivir's got the wave
another
clear.
Opportunity for a miracle.
Oh, there's an opportunity for it, but miracles are called miracles.
There you
for a
go.
reason. They're hard to
Okay.
pull off.
Nope.
Did Gigo just TP from mid?
Oh, man.
TP. Interesting. Yeah, it's fine. They don't need it. They're so far ahead. They've cracked the base. 2 inhibitors down. Super's
True.
going to come up.
Sometimes-
An Elder Dragon in a minute.
Sometimes you want better practice, so you start throwing
I
stuff away.
don't. Did we get off a
True.
single
Yeah,
Jarvan
I wasn't
Orianna
really
combo
paying
this
attention,
game?
So I'm just trusting that that's what
I'm
happened.
pretty sure
whatever
I
you
just
said.
saw a TP from Gigo go from mid lane to the wave.
Okay.
I don't think we did.
But either way, yeah, they want to practice like not having teleport.
I don't think we
on
saw
their
a
top
single
laner
one.
as
So
they
the
have
whole
Dragon
point of the
Soul
comp
in
that we
the
drafted
Gigo
for,
wave,
we weren't
yeah.
able to do.
Be like, man, it's
Interesting.
gonna be harder for us to
Okay.
get that objective that wins games.
Objectively not good.
Yeah, super hard.
30 seconds to
See,
C9.
that was the emote you saw at that time, right?
I did not actually. Dude, I'm emo blind.
I was right
No,
in the middle of the screen. Nothing else happening.
That's one of those things you got to know about me, Kobe. I'm like notoriously emo blind. When I spot one, I'm so
Never
proud
said
of
it.
myself. Like, I know.
Not really. No, this
Okay.
feels
It's
worse.
because you're so locked in on the gameplay.
So locked
This
in.
feels
You
astronomically
only
worse.
care about the pinnacle of gameplay execution.
I need to
Because with 100
practice
Thieves, you could
watching
blame
games
lack of
more.
experience on the international stage for
Interesting,
some of the players.
Something I
For
can't
this
think of
C9
growth
squad,
opportunity.
like, there's
I
no
see.
excuse
I
for them
see.
to look
As
this
Red
bad.
Buff stolen away by Tatu right here. C9 are approaching, and Gigo,
They gotta get it
another
together.
flank
Like, it's
angle.
not.
Like
Oh,
Asante,
man.
Thanatos is a little behind the play as Gigo's coming
Sven,
in.
like,
Flash
how are you gonna be able to
away
protect Sven?
from the Nami ultimate, but
I mean, he's
Blabber's
still putting out
already
damage, but,
down.
like, not enough.
Gigo, unstoppable,
Okay.
the all-out,
Not
still
enough.
alive. Not enough damage from the 3-item Sivir to punch through that health bar. Furia will just kill Blabber
Nothing.
and back off towards the Elder Dragon.
Nothing.
God.
God, baby. What's a
Uh.
king? What's a geek king to a geek god?
What's a Thanatos to a Gee God?
That's
How do you think geek god likes his toast?
With butter.
With butter? You think a classic butter?
With butter.
I can see that. I can see that a lot.
It's good. It's
Come
good as long as you don't
on.
have too much. Everything in moderation, Kangas.
Well, what's too much butter? Like on toast? I don't think I've ever seen a
That's
piece
why
of
it's
toast
good on
with too
toast
much
because
butter.
you can't really put too much on toast or else it's gonna taste really bad.
It's also just gonna like
Wait.
fall apart,
Yeah.
right? Like
Why the fuck did
I feel like
Sven
it's
go
a nice
LDR when you
material
have the
component here.
healing of
Self-limiting
Nami
at
in the
the
game?
end. Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
There's got to be an
Why
engineering
didn't he go
term for
Last
this that
Whisper?
I'm unaware of.
Well, what's the term for go next?
Go ahead.
Well, actually, that is the term.
I think, yeah, well,
Yeah.
or you could say GG. Nobody really says GN, because that would be good night.
Good night.
Yeah, but like go next would be like GN, go next.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or
But nobody
Mortal
says
Reminder.
that, 'cause
That
it
would
means
be
something.
No,
weird.
wait.
Yeah.
Or yeah, Mortal Reminder.
So it's
Sorry,
gotta
thank
be
you.
GG. Good,
Yeah.
good game. GLH.
I mean, I agree that it doesn't matter what he builds, but like,
recently learned earlier yesterday as a 30-year-old man that FFs
Icon,
does not
that's
mean
funny.
forfeits.
I heard a rumor C9 flew to Antarctica last night and back so they could use jet lag as a reason
Everyone
they
at home with
lost.
that cliffhanger?
Oh, do you not know what it means?
Oh
I
no!
mean, I can't say
You gotta
it.
tell the chat.
Oh, no.
It's
Something you
full-
can't say.
For
I mean, Biano's definitely got viewership for
Friends.
sure. That's the CB Loco streamer.
I think I can say that. Yeah, that's apparently what FF stands for in normie culture.
Oh
Geeking
my
under the turret
god.
right now.
Bye-bye,
And there we
APA.
go.
Bye-bye.
Out of there.
C9.
Yeah,
Yep.
FFs. FFS. FFs.
Get him out.
No,
Get him
FFs
out.
with an
Just
F
like,
afterwards.
yep.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I think
Oh,
we're
cool.
getting the
You know,
point
beat their
across
ass.
here. FFs for C9.
Woo!
Furia
Fun.
crushing them underneath the Nexus turrets and are going to go 2-0 in the grand finals of the inaugural America's Cup. Undefeated still against the LCS. Nope, I thought it was in the grand finals of the inaugural America's Cup. Undefeated.
Ah. Well played, man. Well played. All power to you. Can't even be mad at that. That's
2-0
like
in the grand finals of the inaugural America's Cup.
oh. Oh man, bro, I swear to God, it just oh. Okay. I'm an official LCS co-streamer now. I have to watch my words a little bit better. I can't just freak out uncontrollably.
Look at this. Boom, what a beast.
Whoa! Wait, that's actually crazy.
So they showed, when we showed the replay, we showed it from here. And we're like, oh, look. Tattoo is staring him down.
Dude, he's
Okay.
this
And
guy.
You saw that emote, right?
I saw that emote, yes.
But the coolest part is that since they saw
I don't even know
he's
what
like,
to
oh,
say
they put a ward in here. And that's actually the
right
correct
now.
spot. If you put it right here,
Yeah.
then you can see the
I mean, insane flash, insane play by him. Just like, just, ugh. All right, let's chat. What topic do we want to start with? I don't know. Let's go over it. What do we want to start with? Somebody, like, when I see more like 2 or 3 comments about the same thing, I'll address that point first. Go ahead. Throw out what you got. Let's tackle it head on. Lion versus Loud for okay. Lion versus Loud, I still think is going to be close, given what people said. That it's kind of like a triangle between the top 3 teams of Brazil versus obviously things looking a little bit substantially better from the perspective of Lion versus C9. Like Lion is clearly like head and shoulders above. I would still expect that to be Lion favored, especially given Inspired's track record internationally. I think he'll be fine. Same thing with Dokla as well. I don't think that's going to be fully indicative, but obviously, like, there's much bigger problems in terms of our ecosystem and our ability to just not fucking crumble like this on the international stage. Like, okay. The other comment I saw a bunch. How many world slots does NA get if it's 2 better root for Lion and TL? I mean, it's not about who we root for. Like, I get people pick their teams, and that's fine. It is what it is. My biggest thing is, again, Brazil is playing with a ferocity and a tenacity like they have something to prove, and we are not. It feels like we're playing in a tournament that we don't give a shit about, and that's a problem. It's a big problem. Like everybody says like, oh, we're complacent in NA. I get it. I get the perception. I do. Brazil, here's the thing I'll say. I know there's going to be a lot of Brazilian fans that are mad that I will keep vouching. Brazil deserves 3 seeds at Worlds. They do. If we get 3, if the LCP gets 3, Brazil deserves 3. There is zero excuse for them not to have 3 seeds at Worlds. I'm sorry. And you can't even make the argument of, oh, well, maybe they should get 2 instead. Like, no, they get 3. They should get 3. The same amount that we are getting that everybody else is getting. it's like, dude, I just frustrating. That are bad, but they went to game. Oh, the fact that Red went to 5 games with C9 and literally like had they not fumbled the early game that bad. Yeah. Do I think that top EU teams would fare better or worse? I think EU is going to be slightly ahead, but not all that far ahead. I think the reality is the gap between LCP, CBLOL, LEC, and LCS is not far apart. It is one giant conglomerate of like the minor regions, and then you have like the LPL and the LCK. So it's the LCK, the LPL, and then everybody else. And we're all close. And there's entertainment in that. I'm not denying any portion of that. Like, obviously, there's a ton of fun to be had in this. And I'm enjoying this tournament. Like, even though we're getting our asses beaten, it freaking sucks. It absolutely freaking sucks to be able, like, to lose to Brazil and not even be able to take a fucking game off of their 3rd seed. At the end of the day, I'm still loving this. I'm loving the international play. And good, it's exposing us, as it fucking should be. Good. We need to own up to that. 100%. Like, Jesus. My thing is, this has to light a fire under so many fucking people, but I know it won't. That's the frustrating part. It should light a fire, and not just like this, like what I don't want to see is I don't want to see it light a fire and people will be like, oh yeah, we're gonna take domestic seriously, and then like we come into this America's Cup or like any sort of international like smaller event against Brazil or Europe, and everybody's like, it doesn't matter. No, it fucking matters. You want to beat them. We are paid. Like, I don't know. Does anybody know the average salary of a CBLOL player? Is that number public? Like, does anybody have any guesses? Like, any idea? Like, I just want to, because like we know our minimum is 70,000 a year. That's our minimum. I'd be shocked if they're making more than like 30 to 40K. I know the highest paid player is 50K. We should be ashamed. Ashamed. We are getting paid more. We are getting paid that much more to come in and get our asses beat. Like that, like, we should be freaking out. I saw Arsh tweet about it the other day. Like, oh, I don't think it's worth like freaking out this bad. It is worth freaking out this fucking bad. You're getting paid this much more to do this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, where's the fire? Where is this, like, where, like, the fan, like, I'm seeing so many people. We saw it from the beginning. Oh, it's jet lag. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's a meaningless tier 2 tournament that only feeds into a boot camp and all this. Fuck that mentality. You got to go into these things wanting to win them, wanting to beat the ass of Brazil so bad. You have their players high-fiving in game. You have them going like this to the camera after they beat us. Like, they're more entertaining than we are, and they're beating our ass. Like, Like, come on. Money, it doesn't matter whether money equals skill. The point is, it's a chip on your fucking shoulder. When you hear those numbers and you say, oh, we're getting, great, you're in a bigger market with better this, all because you were fucking born there. It's a chip on the shoulder that helps you play better. It's the same way for those that played high school sports, whenever it was the public schools versus the private, okay? You wanted to beat the shit out of the private schools. It's like, oh, your mommy and daddy are paying for you to go get a better education than my parents can realistically either afford or want to, because we live in like this area that doesn't make as much money. And yet we're still going to come in and beat your fucking rich kid ass. It's part of the reason why, for those that watch college sports, Duke versus UNC is so much goddamn fun, because it's fucking the rich kids of Duke versus the state school in UNC. And like it is so difficult to not get into UNC. But Duke is like hard to like, and there's just like this whole money element of it, like better than thou bullshit that just like it lights a fire under the ass of everybody. And oh, dude, we are the rich kid region that thinks that we're so fucking good and that our shit doesn't stink. Not even that we're like that good, but like we are the rich kid school that like just cannot realize that we have all this money relative to others, and we are forcing ourselves into situations that don't allow us to grow and develop. Here's my suggestion. Maybe I'm just on a bit of a tangent, like rage right now. My suggestion is we take all the money that we get from the global revenue pool for the LCS, and you take 15% of that off the top and give it to Tier 2. And have somebody properly run our Tier 2 in North America. Have it fund everything. Like that's the immediate thing that I'm thinking of, because you have to invest in the Tier 2 pipeline in some capacity. Ugh. The thing is, the salary in NA is not even good. Like $75,000 average salary, assuming you have to pay for your own housing, which many do nowadays. Like, it's not like it used to be. It's not fantastic by any means. Especially living in LA. Like, at $70,000 in like rural Pennsylvania, cool, you're chilling. That's great. $70,000 in LA or New York is nothing. Like, it's really not.
We're feeling comfortable. We're feeling relaxed.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So are Cloud9.
So are, I was gonna say, so are Furia.
So like, I'm not trying to sit here and tell you that like the pro, like, oh, their salaries are like that much better. Context matters, but.
Thanatos Renekton, though, if you're gonna have a Renekton into
all right, let me start up the prediction for Game 3.
Like, oh, I'd rather have the Scion, you know,
here we go. Game 3, Furia versus C9. That's up. Let's run the poll in chat.
Renekton believer. Thanatos is your guy, I think.
Game 3 predictions. C9 Furia. All right, polls are started. Gambas are out. Everybody's able to do as they need.
Honestly, let's put Keen on AD carry too. I'm down for that too.
I'd be kind of down.
Baller wages. Oh, 100%.
A little Talia.
Probably.
We're gonna
hey, APA, one of his best champs right here.
I mean, we just need. There's so many things going on, and we're gonna have this. I promise you, we're gonna have this conversation.
In addition to, you know, assassinating
for an extended period of time.
But we don't do that.
Honestly, I love this. Okay, that I'm fine with. I like the Renekton, or I like the Renekton Sejuani combo. I like that.
The stun stacking. Question is,
if you don't put if you're gonna do
I like that.
Put Scion in the dirt, I feel like we're in.
All right, let's focus up. We'll do our bitching and moaning if we lose the series, but for now we got to come back to do.
I thought that was crazy. I thought that was a bit. That was one of those things where I was like, I don't believe you.
I thought that he was just saying that he didn't know what FF means, and then I was like, well,
you don't know what FF means?
Because then he said it doesn't mean forfeit, and I was like, well,
I just look.
But he was talking about FF.
If you think that I'm not going to cope my way into liking a C9 draft here, you're crazy. I'm liking the melee combo with the Sejuani. I'm liking it.
Okay, well. Ari is always really good into Talia, one of the really good answers. Use your Foxfire. You can threaten a lot of different angles here, especially with the Hen jungle to follow. You know, charm flashes into.
That's not what it's called, Gubby. Call it by its correct name.
What is it?
Zahungle.
Oh, shit. Zahungle, Zahungle.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Is it going to be the last thing that we see at America's
Okay,
Cup?
come on.
It might be.
I hope not.
Oh, I also got some notifications to read out
Dreaded return.
from last game.
This is just a 4-5 tournament, you know?
Well, it's a practice. It's
I
for
think I read
practice,
Bergstranos.
So it's for fun
Did I?
and it's for practice.
Practice is
Yeah, I think
fun.
Bergstranos I read.
some
Loco
of us
Beast, thank you for
fun,
the
and
follow.
some of us practice more than others.
Yes.
Pom Pom Putin, thank you
Really
for the follow.
nice
And
to
the
get
Prime
to
sub.
Furia if they
And
win.
T-Wolves,
Yeah,
thank you for the
practice.
follow.
We need to
Let's
practice.
go to the losers.
Give it to us. What's up with
Is it
that?
just me or has Sven been invisible? Sven has been invisible for the most part. Sven is getting constantly chunked out in some of these fights, like
The rich get
right
richer
before
here,
bigger
Richard.
things happen.
Classic.
Ugh.
Classic.
But isn't investing in rookies
Where's our trickle
resulting?
down practice?
Yeah, exactly.
It will take a long time to adapt, and that's fine. But no, you like we give grace to FlyQuest. Like I think everybody unanimously
Hey,
agrees.
you want to flex the Scion now? That'd
Okay,
be fun.
Senna, I'm not a bit. That's scary.
Good. They don't need to,
FlyQuest,
but
I think
it's
we
fun.
all
It's
are
fun.
giving benefit of the doubt that hey, it's gonna take them
But it would
till
be
probably
really
the end
cool
of the
to
year,
send
which is
up.
fine.
Yeah.
And they could pick a jungler here.
Honestly, you can put
They get
anything
time
with,
to
Senna
develop,
if you
and
put
that's
Senna
cool because
support.
like they're actually gonna be fun
think
to
it's
watch develop as time goes on.
Valid. Put anything down there with
I
it.
feel
What's
like-
your funnest matchup with a Senna to pair with Senna?
Oh, I used to actually really like Cho'Gath Senna. I thought that was pretty
Ooh, I
good.
like that.
Ooh, Aphelios,
Senna's
okay.
fun.
That's a good CC chain too, and you
Yeah.
have burst for kills. Too.
Okay.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
it
cool.
was a good one. I actually, when Senna bot lane started getting popular, I thought that was gonna come
I feel
out,
like-
'cause that was one I had actually.
I don't know, a
been
Braum here. Like
Especially if
you
go
need
AP
more
Pro.
front line, right?
You hit one thing. You just get the E slow through the minions,
Yeah.
and then you WQ.
Thresh
and
is
you root
terrible
out of it.
because Ari's able to
Just
move
keep
around a
pushing.
little
I
bit.
did some wild
I just don't
stuff.
think that's gonna
I
be the
did a
play.
Lee Sin, but it
Alistar,
was
yep,
really fun.
fine with
Oh,
that.
that does sound
Yep,
Yeah, I
okay.
dashed in right next to them.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop,
Alistar, I'm also fine with.
Whatcha?
I know it. So here's gonna be the thing.
I got my
It
shield,
gets
I got
farmed
Senna
for
healing
souls
all
if
the
you
time.
aren't
Yeah.
like
Old-
if you're
Oh,
just
I
allowing
picked
each
a
other
while ago where I
to
was just
play
no
back
matter
and
what role I
scale.
got, 'cause I usually play Phil, I was just
I think it'll be fine as long as
I
you're
was
not
playing
just getting
jungle, I was
constantly
playing
hit
Kled
as
support, I
Alistar.
was playing Kled top, I was playing
However,
Kled mid.
if you can
It's a
kill
really
him
fun
and
champ.
go
I will
in,
say I think it's
Clunkle?
complete trash. I was playing some Clunkle. It is very slow when you
Yeah.
get dismounted, let me tell you.
what are they
Raptors
gonna
are
go with?
dangerous.
Gwen top
I
lane?
did a couple times because I saw some like.
I like her
YouTube
comp.
shorts of,
Yeah,
like,
I think I like.
some
Honestly,
guy
this
that was,
game,
like,
I genuinely like her
Whoever's got
comp better.
hands, I'll tell you that much.
And I just
I'm a
decided
little
to
bit worried
just
about the Senna being able to stack a shit ton of souls. That's the only kind of downside, but otherwise, I like our comp.
So you get your Gwen, nice. Yeah, as soon as you see the setting, you're like, okay.
Okay,
maybe it's
buddy,
coming.
I'm on to you.
Also, I used done it before.
Renekton, Talia, Sejuani have to be able to get ahead a little bit to be able to usher us into the late game to the point where Aphelios is going to be useful. If they fall behind, it's going to be a problem.
He's shown me enough.
Because then Gwen scales,
He's shown me enough.
Ari
He's got-
can
he's
wreak
got
havoc in the
mechanics for
mid-game and
shout.
not
If you
allow
say that, maybe
Aphelios
you
to
got a little
scale.
smirk, but, like, the
So-
shout angle for shouting the minion at them. You thought it's
Take some strong
take
vocal
some.
cords.
Thanatos
yeah,
needs
yeah,
to go
take
up in
strong
lane.
vocal cords
Yeah.
and,
Must go up in lane.
Some good aim.
Yep.
And then for
Because-
Sven,
yeah,
just
people-
continue to
I'm
farm.
just assuming that
10
people
CS
know
per
the
minute,
combo, because
and we're
we did
fine.
it, we did it in LCS also, but the combo is so fun. The Senna, you can put your root on the minion, and then Sion will shout the minion at them, and then just boom, you shoot the root over to them, and you get the root.
And
So
when the minion dies, it auto procs
Alright,
the root. So
come on.
If you eat it right when it's really low health, it's an insta root.
insta kill. Yeah.
Come
and it's really
on,
quick, and
let's
so
go.
It's just super fun. You can
combo.
gank setup. You can just use it to get your own damage down
Yep.
on them. But that part is fun. And then also, you get a Sion and a Senna later, and Sion still gets the farm quite nicely.
And it's
and
scaling.
still stack up your Soul Furnace
Yep.
and Senna Souls off the ground. The Soul Synergy.
Yeah, that
Holy-
is a lot of soul synergy.
I mean, think about that, because like Senna's trying to pick up souls for herself, but Sion wants to burn them all up in his own Soul Furnace. Are they like different kinds of souls that they're?
Are they splitting the souls like they're going halfsies?
Well, I think you just get like double value, because Sion gets the value when you kill them.
All right, come on.
Senna,
Here we go.
the soul still pops out. So how is that possible to burn up a
5K,
soul
20 minutes? I don't think
and
so.
still
I think
get
you
a
have an
Senna
Aphelios
pump?
that scales.
No realism.
I think if they're behind, it's a problem. But I think as long as they're like even, because I
Every
think you're,
minion have 2 souls?
the gold value of souls in the bot lane will negate any gold lead that you would assume Aphelios might get. But then again, I think
Thought we were about to lose the game at level 1.
Whew, okay. Well, APA lost the trade at level 1, but it's all good. He can go back.
Very-
Minions spawn really fast now, so it's
Minions
not
are
all
already
good,
there.
but
So I'm surprised he's actually basing.
He's.
That's surprising.
Oh God,
I mean,
he's basing.
He's just gonna ghost. So he's gonna ghost and try to get back. I want to watch mid lane. I want to see how many minions he loses.
He's gonna cruise along
Oh,
the walls.
no.
Use his passive
How many
too.
imports do
You know,
Furia
you
have?
get some home guards,
None.
You get ghost, you get, but
None.
he's gonna lose. I think. I would assume he's losing some melees. We're not actually getting to see.
Yeah, I think so.
The XP
Still
is
though,
also
all good.
All
We're
good.
practicing a scenario where,
he's
oh
good.
my goodness, Tattoo's doing some
Oh,
fun
he's
stuff
doing
here.
Raptors, and then he cues over the wall. So
my
he dodges
God.
the ward.
There's no red indicator that they saw that ward is there. But again, I think you should always assume there are the Phaelite positions.
Yeah, I mean they
very
would
high
technically be
probability
losing
that they're
based on
being
the
warded.
souls,
So
but
he circumvents the very common defensive warding there.
This is super smart. I mean, I just think the
all right.
Brazilian teams here,
Final poll has
have really good
Furia.
level ones. They're doing a lot of
Furia
of
winning
cheesy level ones
this
where they're running
game
out,
with
and I think it's
94
super smart to mix
votes
this in.
total
many
for the
teams
poll,
are just defaulting
66%
so
going
many
to
pros I've talked
Furia.
are like, well, level ones are
And
dead.
that
You can't
there.
do anything anymore. Minions are too fast. And
And
they're showing
then
that is not
over
true
on
at all.
Twitch,
They double warded his camps. Now they have a ward here.
it's
You
2
steal
people
his
voting for
blue and his
C9,
Grom.
7 voting
So
for
Blabber's
Furia.
gonna get over here and be pretty homeless.
Awesome.
And I don't think there's gonna be any recourse really. I don't know. You could try to cross map and do something else, but I feel like that is
Good to
just
know
too
we've
much
all,
of a nice-
well, we. Good
nice
to know
early game
you all
lead.
have lost
Mid
the
lane's already
faith.
going really bad because
Either
API
that or we
based
got
on one
Brazilian
of those
viewers.
ghosts.
I was
To
gonna
which
go
I would
with
say-
Gorman. They both have smite. I don't know if Blabber even
Raptors
gets.
are on
I don't
I don't know if he
get
gets
that.
there in time
Brazilian,
for the smite fight
hello.
even.
I don't want
he's
to say
gonna go
Ola
mid
and be
instead.
an ass.
Okay, let's see if we can get something here. They need to. It feels like nice Q
Portuguese.
flash in. Toots is
Bang.
going to be flashing back. Can they get the seismic shove? They can.
That's
They
a
get
kill!
first blood, so
That's an early game
I mean, that's
gank
the
from
first
Blabber
one in
that
this series.
worked.
I feel like it is.
Haha!
First blood, I bet
Ooh.
Yes!
I will say,
Finally!
if I am Tatu, I'm
Portuguese.
yelling at Toots.
Hello.
As a jungler, when you counter
All he can do is gank.
you counter jungle this guy, and we saw him.
Yep.
We saw him 10 seconds ago,
Yep.
5 seconds ago.
Yep.
I'm screaming.
Bon
I'm like,
dia.
this guy
Hola.
can't do anything except
So just Ola.
gank
Okay,
mid.
just
What the
OLA.
fuck
So
is that?
They're gonna
same
re-gank.
pronunciation
He
as
has
like
really long minutes, but they should
HOLA in
work. He has no
Spanish.
flash. We'll see.
Get him again?
Are they gonna
Get
be
his
able to
ass
catch
again.
up to him?
Beat
Blabber
his
there.
ass.
He should be dead again. Just seismic shove off of the
Bitch.
stun. And that is
Sit-
going to be
oh,
a
yeah.
dead Toots, but does he die the
Sit down.
Nice side
Come
step,
on.
So a couple of good kills. I'm fully with you. All Toots had to do is play to the other side of the lane.
Yeah.
You don't even have to ward it. You know the only way Blabber could do anything is ganking you,
Yeah.
and you just play to the bottom side of the map. And if
Bang,
you walk straight
bitch,
into
we're
the
back.
guy,
Yeah.
You gave him the only
Hell
angle
yeah, come
to,
on.
to not be screwed by this early game. So really bad from Toots, and then he runs up and dies again, and now he has no TP. So
NA appreciates you, Toots.
shout out.
Yeah, shout out. Shout out.
Shout out, my boy Toots.
He
All right,
comes
come on.
back and Blabber says, great. I'm going to finish up this crab. Get right on over there. I'll see you soon, buddy.
Yep. See you in hell, Toots.
Well, Toots also, from Toots' perspective, this one's less egregious.
Is it bad
because
that the
if we're back
best
and they
player
want
from the
punish-
Americas
this one you just
or
blame
for
yourself.
NA
Yeah,
right now
yeah,
is still Toots?
Hey, Tattoo says,
It's not even
"Oh,
an NA
hell no,
player.
you're
I take
muted.
no responsibility for this one.
You're muted, and
Why-
my loyalty
Why
to
would you
Cloud9
ever
is
want 2
Cloud9
kills on the
is the
Szechuan? Like,
strongest, but
actually
I'm
stop
also
and
loyal
answer
to
that question.
junglers
I don't
on
care
any
what
side.
problem you have with
So,
APA.
justice for
Genuinely
Toots,
stop and
Tattoo.
think where you've
Justice
gotten
for
to
Tattoo
at this
here,
point in your
like,
life if you're actually
your
cheering
mid
for
laner
a
trolled you, bro.
Szechuan
He
to
did troll
get
him very
kills
hard,
over
but I'm
Atolia.
down for that.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Not only did we get first blood, we got second blood, Kobe.
Also,
I don't think that's happened either.
remember, I bet now is when we're going to start the Cloud9 undefeated run.
Yep. For
And
sure.
I've never been wrong
Never.
with one of my bets.
Never. No.
Ooh, there we
This is
go.
the same
APA
bet, it's
winning this
continuing.
lane
You
pretty
haven't been wrong
handedly.
yet
Yeah.
Because
Come on.
you're doubling down every time.
Yeah.
That's
I
smart.
must be
Come
up to
on.
like 8 or times or 16
yeah,
times.
Yeah,
So I'm going to get a big
The
payout.
cash out is going to be crazy on that bet. Holy.
Woo.
Yeah, that's going to be nice.
Nobody's going to see this one coming. All right, well, rest of the game, we got Thanatos on his Renekton. Always feels very comfortable. And honestly, we didn't get to see much of the bottom lane. I wonder if they've
No.
been doing the combo.
I don't
Maybe
know.
not.
Probably not.
Okay, so we know Senna's mid lane.
I
Or at least we
honestly
should have seen it
don't
based
really
on that
care
heal.
about the drafts anymore because I feel like C9 has just been so bad in the team fights that it's just down to the fight.
You have no trust anymore.
No.
Your trust has been broken.
It's been
When you
broken.
Azale's heart has been shattered.
It's been
Oh,
shattered.
100%.
You gotta build that
bro.
trust back up.
Yeah, but I mean
100%.
that in not even a flamey way. I just mean it in. I just want to see C9 play well,
Yeah.
right? And if they play well, then I believe they can win regardless. But right now, draft advantages don't really mean anything because I feel like they're not executing.
Right.
We also never even touched on it. Thanatos is playing Ignite Renekton, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
classic C9 crab fight.
All right, JoJo is here first, though. They have the extra members. C9 and 3v4.
Oh,
They're gonna go in
4v3.
for it here.
Oh,
Someone
no.
actually burst down.
Okay,
Tatsu.
Thanatos gets
They're able to
one
do it. Flash over the
and
wall.
gets
The gun
out.
is still ticking.
And our
Looking now,
fourth
Rise.
member's here.
Ego flashes
Oh,
the
hell
ball.
yes.
Needlework is just
Oh,
getting
great knock-up.
APA is here. Now JoJo's in trouble. It's a double for Thanatos. We interrupt the recall from Toots.
That's the coordination that's been missing. Come on.
Tell me now. Don't lie to me, Kobe.
They're building you back
Come
up.
on.
They're building you back up, buddy. Okay.
Just when you thought
Thank
you
you.
were out, they pull you back in.
It's when you least expect it. I told you.
You're welcome, everybody. I gave the keyboard back to Blabber.
All day
Okay?
from now.
From now.
You're
All
welcome.
day in the games that they win.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
You didn't realize it?
honestly kinda
This
crazy
keyboard
stuff from Furia
has
to
been
go
solely
to
losing them
Constantly.
games
I liked it.
for the last
Zahen,
hour and 20
as
minutes.
You know, the
Okay?
champion you
We're
have,
back.
It takes a long time to stack up your passive. So, especially early game, we talked about the stun lock from Renekton Sejuani. It's there. And they pull it off really nicely. Thanatos flashes
Just
to buy time, so
well
Vulcan is
done.
able to arrive. He sees the combo here, stacks up his E stun, so then he can just Q flash on both of them, hit the E stun. They pick up the Ari kill as well.
Yep.
Vulcan kind of smurfing once again.
Yeah.
Here. We need
Yeah,
more-
it's
we
time to
need
start
more
tilting, brother.
Canadians.
Did you see how I
It's
reacted?
time to
That was
start
us.
tilting.
That was us
The whole tournament.
for 7 games in a
Yeah,
row.
the whole
How does it
tournament.
feel, buddy?
Well, we just saw how it feels. Yeah,
Not good.
they're just
Yeah.
like us for real.
Yeah, they just like us. Except they're not, because they're still going to be 7-1.
I
even
hope
if we win
Dom
this game.
We're
went
just like them for,
full
like, 2
fucking
minutes.
They're just like us
spawn and just like
for small
raged
doses.
on him.
tiny,
in between
For
that game.
tiny amounts of time. All right, well, Dragon. Have we ever gotten a dragon before? Question.
Yes.
I hope he fucking
Thanks,
yelled.
How many dragons have we leased for the enemy team?
Probably more than we've taken for ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Definitely more.
generosity. One of the cornerstones of the Cloud9 League of Legends team.
Be generous and be grateful for all the little things that you do have.
Yeah.
Can
Appreciation.
you bait him? Nope. Okay,
I'm
fine.
grateful for APA.
2.3k Goldie. Oh, good charm.
That was a quick cleanse.
Oh, good
Ooh.
dodge.
Nice little
Nice.
sidestep there.
I
There we
like
go.
the dodge
Come
too
on.
because you know then Toots uses his ult to reposition and APA is like, okay, fine, I just dodge the other way.
Yep.
But APA Talia, we've been saying for years, his best non-Ziggs champion, and he's got all the.
Okay.
Yeah.
BT might have my
Best
favorite
non-Ziggs
comment so far.
champion
I will
he's got.
dominate after 2
And
games.
he's got a lot of the early money, so this
That's
dragon
good.
we're not
I
leashing
like
for
that one.
them because Zahungle is topside.
Yeah. Zungle doesn't want it. It's like when you're like, yeah, Kobe, I got some, I don't know, extra cookies in my house that I baked. We want some? I'm still offering it to you, but you're not going
baked
to come
those?
over.
Hell no, I don't want those.
Whoa, I'm a good baker.
Okay.
What's up with that?
Honestly, I think you probably are because I saw you baked like a cake
Ult
or something.
down.
Yeah, for Joanne.
A little picture. That looked
Yeah.
kind of good.
Yeah.
Nice.
it
Good job.
was- Yeah, little.
Way to get
little
that out,
green
Thanatos.
there,
Green
'cause
cream cake.
I thought that you were so confident in your baking skills
That I could take it.
oh, yeah, that you could
Also,
take it.
Yeah.
wild
I
that
will
it took
be
us
crying myself.
9 minutes with that lead to take
So I hope you
Dragon.
can live with that.
That's
well,
kinda
I told
crazy to me.
Joanne ahead of time I was going to do this and to be ready to console you. So she'll be ready to console
So she'll be
you.
locked in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got you.
I appreciate
Just
that.
like Cloud9's got you this game, you know?
They got me.
Give
They're
you-
good for one.
You
Good for one.
Been feeling a little down, buddy?
Yeah.
All
Come
you
on.
need?
No.
Couple kills. Maybe 5 kills?
5 kills. 5 kills on a dragon.
How's Sven doing?
We don't ask for
Sven's
much.
up 20
Yeah,
CS,
I don't ask for
so
much.
fine.
Make it 20 though.
Yeah.
But before you start feeling
Then a
confident.
reverse sweep.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Okay. Next thing on our list of wants, our Christmas list.
I'm assuming.
or our
Is it
not get
Yuntal's
picked
or
off.
Stormrazor
March
start for
list.
Aphelios right now?
That's what I want.
Yeah, Sven did not get picked off, and also to have a clean dragon fight where we set up and we're ready for the enemy's approach and we handle it accordingly.
That hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet, but we have a big gold lead.
Tune in to first
And if
stand
you're
on
enjoying
March
this rivalry
17th.
between us and Brazil,
Hells
guess
yeah.
what? You're going to
Yeah.
get more at first stand.
Exactly. And this one doesn't really matter, you know? We're just going to
Practice. It's
practice. It's
tournament.
practice. It's practice match. Why are you getting so cocky about a practice match? First stand. That's where the real matches are played. That's where everything will be decided. Unless we lose, in which case, practice.
Yeah. Well, That one
Storm
is hard to
Razor?
argue
Okay,
practice
good.
because this one, the reward for this tournament is literal more practice.
Yeah, but if you think about it, if you win in a
I'm assuming
tournament, you go
Spellbook
further,
only if
which
does
gives
it
you more
affect the
games,
smite?
which is really just practice.
Wait, I've actually never
World
seen a
Championship,
jungler run
reward
Spellbook.
practice.
Life is really, you're born, you practice, you die.
Yeah.
Huh.
So right now we're practicing.
That's
We're not
all.
dead yet.
We'll worry about a
Oh,
game
it is
5 when we
live.
get there. We
Ooh,
don't
that
worry about
charm
things too
barely
early
misses.
before they
I
happen.
like that.
That's the practice paying
Worry
off.
about it just
APA,
before.
little slide to the side.
Yeah.
Would help you go. I mean, hey, you never know.
Looking good for
So
us,
we gotta call
honestly.
it out when we can.
All right, well,
I like how we're not even pretending we can hurt him. He gets
we are
comboed
pretending. We're using our Gravitum gun on him.
Nice.
That's pretending for sure.
and he gets comboed, and then Sven's like, you know what, brother, I'm gonna hit the minion.
Blabber's watching.
He is watching.
I'm hovering.
I mean, the good thing is
guys got any
Sven should be able to
plays you're
free
cooking
farm
up?
and get to like a pretty good
I
point.
think so.
No, sir.
Question is,
But
can
I'm
he get
watching in
LDR
case
in
you do.
time
He's,
to make a bigger
Don't even
difference?
think about setting up for our
I don't
crap.
think there's
Oh,
enough.
yeah,
Is there
Vulcan's
enough
got a
healing
plan.
for
Here
him
we
to
go.
go Mortal
all
Remind?
right, here we go. Vulcan's gonna start it up. He
Wait,
pops the
cameraman,
Spellbook
go back.
Ghost.
Huh.
Santos is getting a froze on. We do have the Senna ult coming through. It's not gonna matter. 4v1. AP is not even.
Think about how
using
much
it. AP is
cleaner
still
that
hiding,
dive
so maybe
was
he's
compared to
expecting
last
the
game. Oh,
Kind of extended play here.
Oh.
Yeah, they
so much
were
better.
looking for the defense, where the defense is
so
coming from.
much better.
All right. Well,
Save combo.
Blast Cone is just gonna knock them away. We'll be able
And
to
Spellbook
get the
with orange.
dive off
He's
pretty
gonna
easily.
go back for mid lane. I thought that waves is dead. He's gonna help with the crab. Okay.
Just gonna give that up. We get the crab. He's jungle focused.
Uh-oh. Try to dodge and
Hurts. That's
the
kind
whole
of crazy.
combo.
He's not even on a full item, and that's through barrier, half your health.
yeah.
That's quite a bit of damage there from Ari. And as APA just going to be able to continue pushing this out, but the kill also went to Sven. Sven is very far ahead on bot side.
Yeah.
I mean, this is looking like everything is going our way. Top side, big advantage. Early
Bottom side.
eclipse.
Look at that gank. I see it.
Oh, he's behind him.
Oh, he's got
Mayu
him
could be in some
again.
trouble. He
He's
does
got him
not have a
again.
splash, so he's really got nowhere to
Bye-bye,
go. Will take a while
Scion.
to knock him
Nice
down,
knowing
but
ya.
Surely they're going to get the kill. Should be able to give it to Sven as well. Sven gets
Oh,
another
and
one.
Sven's
C9
fed.
playing their
1.2k
best
gold
game yet
ahead.
by far, up 3K here
Got
at
the
12
Storm
minutes.
Razor. He's going to be
And the
working
off
on the
scales quite
IE
well
next.
too, so we'll see if we can
God
make
damn, okay.
Vulcan. Honestly, yeah.
Blabber
Vulcan's been
getting
the
a
best player
shit
overall
ton
for
done
the
this
team
game.
at the tournament.
Hell yeah,
And
come on.
so I feel it makes me feel comfortable when he's on an engaged champ.
feel cozy in his his
Yeah.
arms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's got
Come on.
big,
Just safe.
big old cow hug. People talk about bear hugs all the time, but Vulcan's got a really good cow hug.
Have you seen those like really shaggy cows? That
Yes.
Those are kind of cute.
Are you talking about a yak?
Oh,
Or
that's
an
a
actual
really
cow that's
easy
really
style.
shaggy?
Maybe
'Cause
I
a
was-
yak is kind
You're
of
not
like
wrong,
a
but
shaggy
hey,
cow.
you know what? We
It could be
take
that.
the
I thought it
advantages
was a
that we
certain
can get.
breed of
Or like
cow
a
or something.
bison, a buffalo. Those are also like more shaggy.
Shaggy?
So a lot of like cow-like shaggy things.
Now, the big thing that I want to
I
see
feel
here
like
that
it
we
would
have
probably
not
feel pretty
seen the
nice to
last
get
few
a-
days.
a
When C9 gets a
from,
lead,
a shaggy
it has
cow.
rarely
Yeah.
looked clean in terms of them closing
Vulcan,
it out. So,
yak
that's why I
cosplay.
need to see this game.
It's already doing it right
Bison
now.
cosplay, yeah. And it's in a.
If you get a 5k
onesie,
gold
too, so
lead,
even
good. Turn
more
that into
comfortable.
objective kills.
Thanatos gonna slice away. Does have flash. Does have dominance. Will get hit by the dreaded return, and now all the damage piling through. Will be forced to flash. Hit by the root there from Senna.
That's fine.
but
He lives.
The question is, can he stay around to clear out the wave? This is really risky. He's gonna pop dominance, try to slice in, clear out the wave, and will be able to do
Nice.
so as APA and Vulcan.
There we go.
zoning Goods away, who's gonna actually TP up towards top side to try to look for a cross map play.
Yeah, they just want to kill Thanatos again. They're literally sending everyone. That is a big investment.
Oh my
Even
god. Okay.
Sion's gonna go up there.
Surely we know
Yeah,
this
they're
is
They're gonna put
happening.
Five
Wow.
top. They're 5 top while we're taking Dragon and bottom.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I
they
guess they
reset
just
the
think
No,
we can
Thanatos,
but
get
this,
out of
This
there.
wave is going to get cleared out for sure here from Thanatos. Question, can he survive afterwards? Last minion is already gone. The charm does land. They're going to try to go in on the Thanatos. Senna all coming out. Grim Deliverance. They still haven't killed him.
All right, he
Trying to
lived
get
a
back,
long
does
time
get
there.
shut
Considering
down
how
by
many
top
people
two
they
at
put
the
top,
tower.
he lived a
Took them
long
lot
time.
of time
We
there
got a
to do.
lot of
Yeah, they
resources
put a bit of damage
elsewhere.
down.
Because
So that's
so
fine.
tanky, they just sent him back mid, actually. So,
I'm fine with that.
You know, they sent Gwen back. They sent him back mid. They did still give up extra on bottom side, but they killed Thanatos.
Looking forward to it.
That
He has the
charm
flash, the
arguably
ulti, he
hurt
does do
himself.
so, but right into the combo. Do they have the damage to finish him off?
He shouldn't have hit the charm.
Absolutely do.
And
C9
APA's
get
there
one
too.
back. APA's there too. Surfs in. Nice little high five for the squad.
Surfs up.
There we
Maybe
go.
brings in some
Get the
refreshments,
rift,
you know,
keep
some
this
down.
tempo
orange
up.
slices or something for the
Liking
team.
this.
Yeah, for the cow and the pig that just did all the work. The
Yeah.
bash bros. You think they have low damage, and they do.
And they do. You'd
But
be
they
correct.
didn't need that much.
They didn't need that much.
They only needed like 300 or 400.
Just an Ari.
Just enough.
Just an Ari. A frail Ari.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Who's
Come on.
gonna Get taken out.
Let's go.
You know,
15 minutes.
It says a lot about this
Figure
tournament.
this
that I'm
out.
still incredibly nervous for this.
Yeah, no, it does. It does.
Feel it. I could feel that about you. And now, one of the things I think that was going to happen.
No more
that's
ads for you.
gonna make you
Hey,
nervous is
disclaimer.
Sven
Good
farming
call.
mid.
I also completely forgot to run them before
Got him out of mid lane.
the game started, so that is on
Things
me.
have happened
Uh-oh.
when he was farming mid.
This is unfortunate, maybe.
I appreciate the prime
sub.
sub.
Gigo does have that teleport shield, but it's worked through immediately. Getting CC chained here.
Oh, that's
But
not
C9
good.
Decide, you know what? We're not going to continue the chase. They do get the needlework out, but it's traded for the Dominus, and a lot of Furia members were moving down to reinforce.
Okay. I mean, they're looking for cooldowns before next dragon fight.
All right, come on.
We say this a lot, but I always like looking for cooldowns starting like around 3 minutes before dragon, because then even if they have cosmic insight and you can get a flash, then it will be some good leverage for the third one. And third dragon, it's not Dragon Soul, but it always feels like it's the really, really meaningful turning point, because then you get super nervous if they got 3 in a row. It's just like
We should be
one
able to
little
take
thing
this
goes
fight
wrong,
and
all of a
win
sudden
with
enemy
ease.
team
We've
has,
got on
the
our
entire
carries
soul,
a
so-
2.4k gold advantage. They should not be able to deal the damage to be able to get through us.
Seems pretty strange, you know? I mean, it is better than Sunfire
This
Cape.
should
like,
be
the item
clean.
is just better than Sunfire Cape. It gives you the wave
Wave,
clear.
it's better, way better
It's much
wave
better
clear.
wave clear.
Also,
but
Sunfire
Notably, though, he is on
Sunfire
red
is
white. I
horrible.
don't know if he's going to be able to
Sunfire is
filter
just
through
trash.
guns by the time the next
But
dragon comes
I
around.
don't know, I'm a little bit surprised. I feel like if you I don't know.
That's the
maybe-
only
I
question.
The answer is wave control, and Sunfire is just trash.
think
But
you can't go Titanic or something.
yeah, I think
Squishy with Titanic, I guess
Yeah.
maybe. But it does feel a little
That's
bit weird
fine.
now,
If
'cause
they're
when you're looking
overloading
at,
bot, we need to overload
almost
mid.
Infinity Edge done for Sven, and you're looking at Thanatos, who's
Or
really,
top.
really strong.
Doesn't matter.
And you have very, very little
fact that
armor.
they got
You have
first
very
tower
few
is a little
stats that actually
sussy,
matter at
but-
all as the Scion against those
It's
main
fine.
threats. Of course, it is going to be effective against APA, but that is not where most of the damage is going to be coming from here. APA finishes up his actualizer, so that's pretty nice. Does always have quite a bit of
Okay.
burst, and the Infinity Edge is going to come through very soon. So Cloud9
Felt like a little
should
bit of
be
a wasted
really
Herald,
strong for this
but
next fight.
should be.
Should be.
I don't know if it was going to
They
expire, but it feels like
are.
one of those that you should
And
try
if
and
you're
save it for
strong,
this dragon
you
fight,
also
but
should
eh.
Win the fight.
be able
Fine.
to set up for the fight and then win it.
That's the
Theoretically.
scary part for sure.
Yeah.
And Sven's not going to be on red-white because his red gun has, about one little shot left in it. They almost knocked down this bot tower. They're looking for a fight now, though. Maybe going a bit too early. Blabber trying to go away
Okay,
with
not a
this.
good
Batu
ult.
gonna use the Grim
Not a
Deliverance
good
to
ult to
just
start,
run
but a
away,
great
and now
knock-up and a
Combo's
great
right
flick back.
there as
Thank you,
Ghosty gets
APA.
into a very dangerous spot.
There we go.
And delivers himself to Cloud9 for a bit of a freebie.
Call that one the cow hug. He teleported in to Vulcan's waiting arms.
Sven?
Vulcan combo into seismic shove.
All right,
That's a
Sven's
dead
got
already.
range right
Easy
now.
peasy. Came right in, got knocked up, got knocked down, and now Cloud9, 30
Oh,
seconds.
Sven's
until
got to
the
get through this
dragon
purple
here.
gun.
I mean, Ari will be back
Terrible
up, but
gun to
will
fight
not
with.
have
Even
the
if we're
Spirit
ahead,
Rush,
still a
so missing
terrible
that
gun
ultimate's
to
gonna be
fight
pretty big. Sven backing off, looks like he want to base, and if he's basing, he's got to have IE. So they're going to have pretty much everything they would want for this fight. No flash on IU. The flash will be back on Toots, but
Yep,
Grip
IE
Deliverance
on
should
Sven.
be up, and neither should
2
Spirit Rush,
items
unless
on
they can
Sven,
focus quite a bit.
magic
Yeah.
resistance on the Scion, so he'll be able to
Honestly,
peel
they can
through
even
it.
Look for picks afterwards. I don't think Fury is going to even go over there.
Yeah.
Purple's not
Like,
terrible,
Fury
but you
is-
want to
they're
try and have red white
they're
if you
so
can.
far behind, it's inadvisable to go walk over to third dragon at the
All
moment.
right, Dragon's
so
already
just try
there.
and make a
Nice, even
cross-map
better.
play, and they should get some money elsewhere. So
Take this
we
mid
don't
tower,
have a
overload mid.
chance
Come on.
To mess up another dragon fight.
Shout out to Furia once again. Appreciate
Yep,
that, brothers.
there we go.
As the Weaver's Wall going to come through. TP comes in here from
Scion
who's
should be
now in a
dead.
bad
Sven
spot.
should be able to
No flash.
melt him.
That is a dangerous TP, but he will be able to
Didn't
get
matter.
back to
Okay.
safety. Ults out of there with the unstoppable onslaught. So teleport down, flash down, as well as heal from JoJo. They're trying to get some damage down on the top lane turret, but really, Furia got pretty much nothing here. They gave over the dragon and the tier 1 mid, plus a bunch of sums. Got maybe a plate, 2
That
plates
is
max
fine.
Counter.
That
They
is
took Blabber's
fine.
jungle. Look at this. Look at Blabber's face
Ooh.
when he realizes, they got
He's
my
been had.
they got my blue camps.
The jig is afoot.
Come on.
They got my jungle again. They started out the game taking his jungle and it
Look
didn't
at
work.
the
It didn't
dan-
work
or
out
look
for
at
them
that goal.
because Toots then
Even
died
Blabber's
immediately
up there.
afterwards.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Yep.
So it was actually fortunate for Blabber that his jungle was taken by Tattoo because it forced him into ganking mid, which snowballed and caused our
So now
whole
you're back with me.
scenario.
It's jungle diff. It's Tatu's fault.
Yep. By the way, still on that, if we go all the way back to the beginning of this game,
I'll say the same thing I did yesterday,
I
by the way.
wouldn't blame him
If
for reporting
C9
mid.
pushes this to
I wouldn't
5,
either.
not
He was
blaming
between
you.
controlled by
games
his
4 and
mid lane.
5,
I would not blame you. Toots is probably going to get
I will show
at least
Tuesday's
3.
teaser
Sometimes the
before
support doesn't
Wednesday's
report you,
team reveal.
'cause
I'll
there's, like,
release it
just really
early
nice
here.
people in
Or not
general.
like release it
But
early,
he's
but I
probably
will
gonna
show
get-
it
I would
early
report him
here.
if I was playing support.
Yeah, okay.
would.
You got my back
I
too.
got your back.
I would too.
Yeah, I'm down for it. All right, now we're just looking for this next Dragon.
C9
Seed,
has
because
to push
Cloud9
us to
could
5.
cleanly close it out. Even in their wins, they have not been clean at all. Even with a 13,000 gold lead, they struggled to close against Sentinels. So I would love to see them have a clean game. I would love to see Cloud9 play to the best of their ability. Win or lose
Good.
in this series, we want to see them show up a bit.
Pushing us
The players
ahead.
obviously
We
want
got
to,
Wave
too.
coming in. Should
Everyone
be
has
able to
joked
take
about
bot
it a
lane.
lot. The underperformance
I
of
mean, you can
Cloud9,
put up
there's
the
lots of
wall if
memes,
you
there's
want
lots of
bot side.
frustration. But at the end of the day, no one's going to be more frustrated than Cloud9 as Toots tries to go in for
Okay.
APA because, I mean, these guys are dedicating their lives to it. They're grinding all the time. They don't want to be looking like this. They know they're looking bad. They know that they have, kind of fallen off from their level of performance. So it would be great to see them have at least a couple good games here and show that they can at least go toe-to-toe with Furia, who has been really impressive.
Every interview that we've had with Cloud9 players, first thing they say is, yeah, we know we are
decided
playing
not to
really, really poorly. Obviously,
Again,
they're
I
gonna
will
be the
save
most aware of it, so
the teaser
Very-
and
could be good
all of
for
that
our
information
They're
for a
gonna try
bit.
to go in on this.
Is
Vulcan
he
taking a
going
lot
to
of
be able to
damage
stay
before he
alive?
starts this off. In comes the Dawning Shadow.
Oh, that's
Tatu
a
is
good
gonna go
Scion
aggressive.
flank.
They're trying to return it around onto Cloud9. Red White is there for Sven. He's got the Chakram stacked up, but they're in on top of him, and Sven is down. They're getting crushed in this fight. Everyone from Cloud9 is falling. Thanatos, though, trying to save us here.
Okay.
In this moment, gets a
Wait,
triple.
if
Could
he
get
gets a penna.
In an almost
Wait.
1v5 at the end of the fight here. He's trying to stay alive. Flashes
Oh,
out on the stun. Gonna get knocked down. At least they don't give over the Baron because he doesn't kills back. That was a bad fight. Tatu is pumped up. And off of that, he got so many kills. He's 2K up now on this ahead.
we saw when Thanatos carried a game for C9 versus Red on Zahen. Well, Tatu's got the opportunity
Bro,
now.
listen to those
The
chants.
Zahen is on the other
Listen
foot.
to those chants.
Yeah, and that is rough. I mean, Cloud9
They're gonna show the
about
player
trying
cam
to
in
get
the
a clean
rewind,
closeout
don't worry.
In one game, and it's definitely not going to be that now.
So how does APA end up in the Baron pit at the end? Because I think he uses it.
Vulcan
he
going on a
walls in and
solo
then he
warding
flashes
mission.
out. So he walls in. It's kind of dangerous. He gets the shove back, but then because Gwen and Zahen are on him, then he's inside the pit, and then he's kind of walking away, but he comes back to help DPS because Thanatos is like, yo, I can still do work. So he does get the shove. Because APA gets that shove, it allows Thanatos to get these kills. So it's kind of like a sacrifice, but it's APA sacrificing. He goes back in so he can get a combo shove and rocks down that allows Thanatos to, at least grab a couple. And and Arrow's like, ah, man.
It's just kind of that, what are we doing?
Yeah, look at that.
Tatu pumped
Look
up
at
here,
that. Come on,
into the crowd,
Tatu.
feeling really
Okay.
good. I mean, if you can pull out
Okay,
something like
Tatu.
the gold lead
Talk
is
your
basically
shit.
gone, and now it is down to this dragon fight.
Talk
C9
your
from
shit.
a much more even position. We'll have to actually execute at this fight, but they are missing a lot of key summoners. There's no flash here on Sven.
I love that. I
APA
love that.
has
Even if it's
spellbook
not my
over
team. I
towards
know I'm
Ghost,
cheering
and
for
he's missing
C9, but I
his flash. Basically
fucking love
everyone on
that.
C9 has no flash,
That
and
is
they're actually
so
on the
cool.
Baron here, trying to threaten
Hell
the
yeah.
trade. Baron for Soul, never great, but still
It's regular in Call of Duty too. I understand I'm celebrating something that's normal everywhere else, but
they gotta
like,
clean it up. They got way too confident there going in, and Vulcan was way ahead of the team, and they're just right back into the pit now.
We have 2 blue trinkets, and Thanatos just Scryer's bloomed over there.
I mean, surely they cannot do this in our face. This seems so illegal here.
No.
Vulcan is ghosting over. They are going to push them back out of the pit. They
There we
clear out
go.
the big board, drop one of
Nice.
their own. And now the recalls are
Yep.
going to be pretty late from Furia. Gigo's going to be going back to base. He does have his TP, though. But
Why are
Cloud9,
we
yeah,
playing
they
so
should be on this
scared?
dragon.
Face check,
We'll
face
see.
check. They're
Ayu's going to be the one to face check, though. That
okay,
is a
we're
very
split
dangerous
off. 2
split.
people are doing
There's
dragon.
a
We have to
split,
consolidate.
and
We
the
have to
team is very
consolidate.
split as well. Vulcan in the midst of everyone. Gigo's just going aggressive in on APA. APA is low already. Toots is going to have a charm block though by Blabber. And in goes Thanatos.
Thanatos is doing a great job.
Vulcan is still alive. Sven and APA still DPSing. Ayu's going to flash forward. Vulcan is knocked
Sven's big. Sven's real big.
Want to look for a fight here. Blabber takes a massive chunk of damage though from Gigo as Tatu trying to get that passive.
Okay.
Sven needs to get involved, but he's just not in the middle of the fight at all. They are low, but C9 are not hitting whatsoever, and they have lost the fight again. They have lost the dragon again. And C9, despite the advantages, are still outplayed. Cannot even win a fight with this much of a gold lead, with this much of an advantage. They still fall short. Lose the dragon, and we'll see how much more they're gonna lose. Is there time for them to try to get over the Baron? They're teeping towards top side. I don't think they can go straight Baron, but man, now we're down 2K.
Bro, they're
and we lost Soul.
I feel like they had the setup.
Oh, our
and then
team
they
fighting
delayed on
so
the setup.
fucking
I was like, okay,
ass.
well, they're just waiting for the face check, so they're immediately gonna fight. But then 2 went.
We
on the
were
dragon, and they
3K
stayed on the
gold
dragon
up
too
on
long.
carries.
So they, like, didn't start
3K
immediately,
gold up on
and then
carries.
waited, but
And we
only then
chucked
half
it
the
like
team
that.
waited to
2
take the fight
straight
another
fights
round.
in a row that you just
If
let
they get
Tatu
Baron here, the game is
absolutely
probably-
wreck havoc.
Probably pretty
Are
done,
you
and it looks like
freaking
it's
kidding?
gonna be likely an uncontested Baron here, and just like that, we go from a couple minutes, we're 4K up, huge advantages. Now we're gonna be about 4K down, and it feels like.
To anybody that's flaming Sven on that one, well, I hope they show the replay. There's really not many places that he can step up. The main part of that fight that was lost, the main part of this fight that was lost is that we are split up. If we're gonna commit to killing them at the beginning, commit to fucking killing them. Now watch Sven the entire time over here, okay? He's autoing, he's still autoing, he's doing damage to the carries that he can without putting himself in a bad position. He's still there. He's just hitting silent.
I feel like he was playing so scared. They one-shot Toots when he went in. Like, from this position, does Sven really have to be this scared?
I mean, does he have to be? I mean, every other time that he stepped up, he's died.
You have Ghost, and it's not like they have Ahri. They don't have a champ that can just completely one-shot you. I feel like he played that so scared. He was barely hitting at all. And C9 just feel completely disjointed, and Tatu super pumped up, taking off the headset, big fist pump.
He could have packed down, maybe.
What can you say?
I mean, you can say
I don't think he can step up that far.
He deserves that. He stacks up as a hen. Like, the reason why it's so good to have a long fight like that, he gets the first part of the fight. Stacks
I mean,
up
I
his
get,
passive.
look, I get Azael's point, but I don't think he can step up all that far. I think if he steps up a little bit farther, we're flaming him because he gets popped immediately. They've been doing a good job of like literally with the second a carry steps up, kill him.
Green Q.
But not even autoing the sign, who had 20% health.
I don't think that's on Sven.
Meanwhile, you've got this unstoppable god of war, the Zehen, with the fully stacked passive, charging you down.
Yep, well, despite the early lead, we are now down 4K. They have the Baron, and they're looking to push. I mean, Cloud9 obviously still have a chance.
I guess my question is just, are we, like, is everybody else on the team prioritizing the right targets?
When you can't even scrape together a fight when you're so far ahead, it's going to be really tough to do it when you're this far behind. Sven does have the LDR. Deathcap almost done for APA, but you're looking over on the other side, and IU's really tanky now. The Senna has over 100 stacks.
How do we throw it in one of the worst ways you'll ever see?
And Zehen is Giga-fed. The Ignite Renekton is now behind the Gwen, and that's a 3-item Gwen, so their threat is really, really high.
The biggest thing that I would hope that they would take away from this tournament and all these games, it would be like, we just at least need everybody to have the game plan of our Dragon fight beforehand. This is something that we were talking about while they were like 3,000-4,000 gold ahead.
Yeah.
And it just looked like, obviously I don't have the we didn't have the comms for this one, but it looked like they weren't thinking,
not on the same page
they weren't thinking that
no, they were not on the same. You had 2 people hitting Dragon, you had 2 people sitting back trying to kill, and the rest of them coming in as 5. They're gonna be able to blow up somebody.
30 seconds before they're even at the river by Dragon.
We're gonna do this. I'm gonna prep Q. We're gonna turn on this guy.
This. You go. Wait, this. This is our target. This is what we're gonna do.
Oh, man.
And so everyone's on the same page. But it looks like for so many of these objective fights, a lot of them are Dragons. Some are Rift Herald though. They're not. It doesn't really matter the location.
We can lose at any objective fight. It could be any objective.
It seems like we don't have the same idea.
No,
I mean,
and like
there's clearly
I think the fight
mind.
prior to that, like the
APA
one that
positioning
happened around
for
like,
a fight
where's it at?
to actually
Around
engage
like
as they're
this
coming
area
in.
right here.
Blabber and Sven are
That's the more
hitting
problematic
dragon,
one
and
because you
Santos
put
looking
Sven
down
and
like for the
APA
flank. There's just
in
all
a
these
position
different
where they were
ideas
able to
of
get
how to
flanked
actually
on from all
work out the
angles and
fight.
couldn't
Our
escape.
small timing windows
That was
make
a
real big
that was a
difference in team
terribly
fights.
took fight.
Obviously, there's the things inside team
And
fights
that's kind of
too
what
with
spiraled to
execution,
this.
but
But like
they're just
I
not on the same
don't
page.
blame
That's
Sven
something
for the last fight. I really don't.
Yeah, and that's something that Cloud9 has historically always been so good at, which is why it's so weird. Even when Cloud9 is struggling, regionally, internationally, whatever, they've always been the team that is going to full send it on something. And that's even what they talked about with Blabber so much when they were doing well in the LCS, you know, in the lock-in tournament. They talked so much about, oh, well,
Okay,
you know,
Sven's
we're gonna
got
always send it
damage.
with Blabber
Sven
'cause if you
should
don't, it's
be
gonna
able,
go
if
bad,
Sven
and
can
he's
get
almost always right. So
any
they
sort of
always full send it. We're
auto
always on the same
onto
page.
like
But
anybody
they have
other
not been
than
on the same page
Sion,
at all. They're down 4.4K
he should be fine.
now.
This. You take turns. Each game, somebody gets the planning stick. And
Only
whoever
one person could talk.
whoever
All right, here we go.
Well,
All eyes are on Sven during these fights.
Only
He is the
Vulcan
carry.
can
He is
talk.
the damage.
Okay, I'm making the game. And the
Well,
other
we thought this was Cloud9 game, and it was Furia's game. So guess what, buddy? Only Vulcan can talk. Everyone else is muted on Cloud9.
We don't have Twitter. Yeah, I do. I get video takes off of TikTok as well.
Yep. And
Ahead
I'm
of
electing
time.
Vulcan because he's the only
Okay,
one
that's
who,
not bad poke.
is inspiring any faith
That's
as
fine.
Cloud9 goes
That's
through.
two
A little bit of
ults
a
down.
damage
That's not good.
but not committing to it, and that is a couple ultimates spent.
That's two
not
ults down and
You can do
everything up on their
exercises, like
side.
when
We
you
can't
go
contest that
into,
now.
Practice or a match or something
And
say,
here's the problem.
"All right, for
Senna
this
now
one,
has
the main goal to think
117
about
stacks.
Is going to be whenever we were making our plans for how we're going to approach objectives and what we're going to do when enemy team approaches, let's up that timer by a minute.
Yeah.
And so whenever we were going to do it, let's do it a minute
come on.
ahead of time. Start talking about the plan so that everybody's
Are they
on
gonna
the
fight
same
this?
page.
No,
And
they're
you
not.
know, like, all right, this is how we expect
Oh,
it to go.
is he
but
trying?
if
Is
they
Sven trying to get rid of
approach,
his
you
white
know,
gun?
This is the main thing. Then we have to do this,
Okay.
that. So we can.
The weirdest part is
Look
when
more
we're talking
focused.
about objective setups and how to fight dragons. This hasn't changed, right?
Yeah.
This is just basic League of Legends that has been a core part of pro play for a million years, and it's a team of veterans. I mean, Thanatos is a bit newer, APA is a bit newer than some of the other players, but these guys have all been around the block.
Second
they're
year around
all,
for
you know,
longer than 2 years,
champions,
you run out of the
and so it's
the
just one of
rookie
these things
excuse.
where I'm very surprised that
What
it's
happened to C9?
seeming to be such a struggle for them that. And maybe it is just a mental thing. You know, maybe they're in a really bad mindset now, and kind of Sven did talk about how they were doubting each other and doubting themselves and really kind of struggling. And you can see it.
Okay.
Look for a pick here onto Vulcan.
Not great. Vulcan's
Late
already
ult
chunked
from
out.
him, and
Thanatos
not gonna be able to get too
going
much.
on the
Thanatos
flank,
trying
but
to
not
turn on
able
the
to
side.
do
Thanatos is
much.
now flipping the rest of the team. Weaver's wall
That
looks
wall's
up
fine. You
further
got
than
Guigo
Kigo.
there.
Kigo's
Kill him.
punishing
Kill him.
Thanatos. They're
Get
gonna
his
turn
ass.
around on Kigo as he flashes back
Okay.
over the
There you
Weaver's
go.
wall there. Last shot
Not bad poke
barely
out. Thanatos can
keeping
go
him
back.
alive. The
He
dog
has
shadow,
TP. He
excuse
can get
me.
back in this fight.
C9 going to be trying to push up mid, but they may just go straight onto the Baron. Blabber pushing forward. They get a blue ward
God.
down on that Baron. Blabber chunked
Vulcan
a bit
and
here.
Blabber
Vulcan down
are
to half HP,
low.
has
This is
no
a
ult.
problem.
APA
Oh,
trying to get
APA's
into it.
caught.
Tatu just jumps over the wall. APA face checks, gonna flash away, trying to get out, but he is knocked down. Tatu goes godlike. You can say that again. He has been destroying Cloud9 here today. Toots gets another reset. C9 still wanting to try to push in, seeing if they can do anything. It's down to 5K. Vulcan is low. Has to
Sven's
flash
trying to
out.
step up here. This is for everybody that said that he needed to step up. He just did. It's one kill, but he's rooted. Okay. He's doing some damage, but he's knocked up and dead.
The charm lands on Sven. He is gone. Tatu goes legendary. Cloud9 in tatters here, getting torn apart by Tatu and Furia. They grab another Baron. They only lose their support for it. Cloud9 can do nothing to answer.
Tatu player of the game, player of the tournament, player of the series.
Easy.
I think we can award an award we've never awarded before. Player of the tournament, even. Player of the game, player of the series, player of the tournament, Tatu. On the Zehen
It's
here.
almost a 5K.
It's crazy work.
I think the game is just maybe over. Sven is still dead here for 15. Vulcan's still dead for 10. They're going to try to look for it again, try to finish it off. They're in on
Oh my God, Blabber gets shredded.
Chain is there. Blabber flashes away, trying to run for the hills. Thanatos goes back in, trying to get something done, but he can do nothing. No one on Cloud9.
They didn't drop a
able
game.
to stop Furia. They locked down that last Nexus turret here. Sven trying to push forward, trying to take down Gigo, but he's in the midst of the whole team. The Hallowed Mist is there. Cloud9 are gone. Furia will sweep them in the America's Cup Finals. It's a perfect 8-0 run for Furia. They have dominated the LCS and are your rightful
Wait, did they just walk off stage
Furia
without shaking hands?
undefeated the whole tournament.
Did they just like
Actual
leave?
Insane work here.
Or are they waiting
Really
to?
beautiful stuff. Tatu, amazing performances all tournament long.
He was smurfing. Cloud9 just could never get it together here.
They just dipped.
Even with a monstrous lead, they couldn't even contest in this game. Got wiped in the team fights, outsmited when it mattered, outplayed when it mattered. Furia always showing up in those big moments. To me, the biggest difference is when you watch the teams play, whether it was a good play or a bad play, Furia always on the same page.
I love the emotion from the crowd too. Look how much it means. Get an international win here for Brazil. Get the trophy.
Unless, okay, I hope that was directed by Riot to tell them to like, hey, like after you're done with this one, like just dip. I pray to God that Riot told him to do that.
Congratulations, well-deserved celebration.
It had to have been part of production. But even then, I still think you go over and you fist bump and then
Very well done for them.
fist bump and then they go out and they celebrate.
They
No.
really showed up in all of the series, three straight series.
Surely.
play for sure.
Way better team play, not even close. Showed up in all the big moments. The NA teams were able to get themselves into good spots, but it never seemed to matter. They just were out-team fought in every situation.
For the right direction?
Outplayed in the
I mean, that's fine. I
moments.
just think it's like,
Tatu,
even when you
easy
lose, you still
player
go
of the
over and
tournament.
fist
I
bump.
think for me, you know, he was the big star here. There's been a lot of talk about Tatu even last year and about how this guy is becoming that breakout star in the CB LoL. And I think he proved it here again.
I got an idea. You think we need those nose things they're wearing?
No, what I think we need is a 6-man for C9. I'm gonna be real with you. You need a 6-man. There are issues with this roster. If they're saying there's trust issues and beyond, you got to bring in somebody. You got to bring in somebody. That can't happen. That can't happen. That, like this roster coming in and giving this kind of performance, even if you are sick, nah.
So did you see? So I did a replay after the second game when Tatu was playing Xin, and I wasn't even going to look for this because it didn't show on.
Give me
during the game, and it didn't show during the.
Give me a 6-man to come in and like just do something, like try and reinvigorate them in any way, shape, or form. Gotham Savior, thank you for the follow.
So I guess this is one for
Nice,
we get a little preview.
A little Portuguese.
I don't know.
But anyways, I found.
I don't know. I mean, like,
than I thought because the
that's just
replay,
bad.
uh,
I mean,
never
if
showed.
you're looking at it, I think you
Waiting
can.
in the brush and waiting until Blabber walked by and left an opening to gank APA. But the way that he got there is they had.
I don't even
vision
know.
of APA coming over
And by the way,
from
no, I'm not
the
crying. I
side
just haven't
mid.
blinked in a bit,
He
and so
just
my eyes are
goes
now
over and
watering because I
flashes
literally
the
looked into the
big
light.
part
My
of the
nose is
dragon
running down
wall
too.
to get into that brush in the
So.
first place, and then waits, and it's just like this guy is even better than is showing actually on screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
He is crushing it 14, 4, and 23. He was pumping out the
That's
damage
gonna be
in all three
clickbait,
games,
but
really
look.
performed well. Even when put into bad spots, it just didn't seem to matter. They always
I will say this:
kind of fight their way,
even
but they're
if
always able to
Lion
find angles,
beats
punish
Loud
Cloud9, and,
at first
Cloud9's
stand,
gonna be pretty devastated, I think. You know, not
quality
being
of our
able to
region
show
is simply
anything,
worse.
even
We are the
being
worst
asked
major
quite a
region
bit of time
in
Brazil to
low
activate.
esports
You know,
right
they
now.
talked about, hey, our form is by far the
We
worst
are,
on that
at least in
field.
terms of our top three.
It seemed
In
like
terms of
they
our top
were
3 teams, we are the worst region in low esports right
have
now.
a better accounting of themselves, but
And you
pretty
can't
disappointing for Cloud9. And honestly, for all of LCS,
you can't hide that fact. You can't lie about it. You
toughest
can't
results
run
in
away from it in any capacity. If you want to improve,
practice,
and you want to get better as a region.
but they might be dead.
So
There are definitely
our
being-
coordination,
it's
our
always worth
passion,
talking
our
about. Don't,
everything, like, just
you know,
needs.
definitely don't like harass the players or anything. They
And
feel
look, it's all around too.
bad
By far.
about
It's not even just like the players either. Like you look at the fans, you look at everybody that's in the fucking crowd there, and like you got like orgs have to give us something to believe in like that to get us to cheer. Like you gotta push that kind of culture.
For the LCS,
yes,
baby.
Yep, we know that Cloud9 can play a lot better than they showed here at the America's Cup, and we're hoping that they're going to be able to get back in form for spring split, where they will have to be in form if they want to challenge.
Let's bring some positivity. Here's the thing. If you guys want, we got 400 people in here. Thank you to everybody watching. If we get in, I'll give you two choices. There's a behind-the-scenes trailer that I'm going to release on Monday, and a snippet of the interview trailer that I'm going to release on Tuesday. Spam either Monday or Tuesday in the chat, and I'll show one of them. I will show one of the trailers, either the behind-the-scenes or like a snippet of the interview for Tuesday. The interview to announce my team, which will be out on Wednesday for those that don't know.
The thrones were lit.
Tuesday? Yeah, for those that don't know. Tuesday, the decision happens. The ShyKnock LCS team decision is happening on Tuesday. Or sorry, Wednesday. I fucked that up already because I'm looking at chat. Wednesday at noon. The team decision is officially happening. I'm seeing enough Tuesday. So let me load this up, and then I will share it with you all. Noon EST, yep. And it's going to be a live debut. So this will be, like, we're all going to watch it live together, so everybody finds out together. Finish record, or finish Premiere projects. All right, let me crank this volume up real quick. Make sure this is all the way up. All right. This is the teaser that's going to go out on Tuesday. And this will answer some of the questions that I've got in chat.
Curious, who knows the answer? Like, as of this very second, how many people know?
Two.
Just two.
Two. Emily being one of them.
So the team itself, like,
they're finding out now at the same time as everybody else. Yes. How big or small this will be. I have no clue. Nobody knows.
Right.
But I'm so excited about what's to come and always will be.
I gotta ask, like, is the world ready to know? Where's the decision?
I think they are. I think it's time. That's your teaser. That's what you get. I ain't saying anything else. That answers a few questions. People ask, does anybody know? Emily, Carl, because he conducted the interview, and one other person. So 3 people know the team that I chose. And that's it. The team that I picked does not know that I have picked them at all. And then from there, what else was answered? Can't remember anything else. But I saw a bunch of gifted just went over on YouTube, which I think was, holy shit, Samuel. Oh wait, no, was that Mar? That was who gift? Wait, receive. Marin Martin sent out 10 gifted memberships over on YouTube. Holy shit! Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, you know what? If there's enough, we still got a bunch of people. So Coco was in that one. I'll be nice. I'm going to show you guys both. I'll show you both teasers. Because there's even more dog in the first one. This is for you guys. General topics about all teams only. I'm going to do a follow-up video on Friday. answering all questions, like and addressing the public beyond like this interview and this announcement here. So you'll get everything that you need to know after that. But if I get a dog spam in the chat, I'll show the teaser for Monday. We'll show both of them. Because I promise you, this one's even cuter with the dogs. More Coco? Well, I can't promise much more Coco. Okay, we got a bunch of dog spam in the chat. What? This will be the one that goes out Monday. That sets the tone for the entire week. For context. What?
Jesus Christ, dude. That's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, it's part of the game.
Nice though, but sit, paw. Good girl.
Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it delicate?
That's the first teaser for Monday. So Monday's just going to be like behind the scenes, like obviously like kind of like just like letting everybody know what's to come, like the general idea of it. And then Tuesday will be like the preview of the preview of like a little bit of what's to happen, kind of teasing the intro. Look at the paw. Look at the paw. Little Luna. But I wanted to get both dogs in there in some way, shape, or form, because Coco got like the interview one, and then Luna got behind the scenes. She did it. She's a good girl. She's a chunky little good girl. But yeah, so that's it. So the rollout starts tomorrow at noon. So 2 videos a day, or 2 shorts promoting it on Monday, on Tuesday at noon, and then Wednesday we all come together for the decision. And any comments, questions, everything else that you have, you'll be able to put in the chat of that video. I'll be tracking everything, like put in the comments as well. I will answer everything. Like Friday, I'm just going to do like a full Q&A about all of it and just answer every single question you all got. Does it imply there's Easter eggs too? Not really. I didn't have the capacity to plan Easter eggs that good. I wish I could have, but... Wish I could have. As a C9 fan, I felt obligated to give more than the players did this tournament. No, Marn. No. You didn't have to go there. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to say that one. Taylor Swift equals Team Secret Wales. Yeah. Definitely going to be TSW. That for sure. That's the one. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So those are the 2 trailers that are going to be coming out. It seemed like everybody liked it. Seemed like everybody was a bit receptive. Somebody said Emily in the back. So fun fact, here, I think I can show this. Let me make sure I can show this without. Let me pull this up on a separate screen real quick. I can show you the editing timeline. And see if I can, hang on. I gotta make sure I'm showing a clip. That's not. Oh. Wait, there. Oh, no. Wait, where's it at? So I had, okay. This is the full editing timeline. So the full video is going to be about 18 minutes in total. I told Emily when we were filming this, like this is like one of my favorite things. When we were filming, I had this halfway down so like the lighting could reflect off a little bit in the background and it was fine. And I told her, I was like, hey, you got to be like chilling, like over in like, because it's reflected. It would be over in this corner over here so that you don't appear in the background. She completely forgot about that. So throughout the entire thing, you'll be able to see the reflection in the back a little bit, and like the camera's fine. Like I don't mind that. It's still mostly the two of us like on screen, and it's ultimately fine. And then it, like jumps between that and like me focused. But it was funny because afterwards I told Emily, is like, you understand how much you are just in the background of this. She's like, what do you mean? I was adjusting my bra and other stuff like that. And I was like, I'm going to edit it out as much as I can. But I warned you that you were going to be in the background if you show up for this and are just like there. Like, it's going to happen. And she is like, after, she's like, I didn't realize it was that clear. I was like, dude, we're filming in 120 FPS, 4K. Like, everything's going to be seen. Every single thing is going to be seen. So, yeah, that was fun. Smooth Tax, thank you for the Prime sub. Gotham Savior, thank you for the follow. Again, Martin, thank you for the 10 community gifted over on YouTube. That is awesome. Well, I'm going to go film a video for tomorrow talking about this tournament and the LCS primer. And yeah, that's that. This is going to be fun. Not really, but it's going to be fun. 120 FPS. Yeah, your iPhone has the capability of filming in 4K 120 FPS if you know how to like literally like click on video, and then in the top right it'll give you a drop down option. You can pick like 4K 60 FPS if it's front facing. If you flip it, you could do 4K 120. So yeah, the whole video is filmed in 4K 120, all capable from just your iPhone. But am I gonna keep wearing the same shirt in the video? Yeah, I don't change the shirt at all. Like the shirt stays the same. It is literally a replica or like a version of LeBron's The Decision. That's the type of video that we're getting. And I did not pre-plan any of the questions. So Carl and I talked, and basically I told him, is like, we're both familiar with The Decision. I want to follow that formula of like half of it is like thought process of what went into making the decision. We revealed the decision. He did not know either at the time, so he learned during the course of it as well. And then the other half of the video, like talking about like the implications, everything else from there. Now, obviously, it's not going to cover all the topics that people want, probably because like Carl's not as terminally like online as we all are, and like I wanted this interview to be in person. So that's why I think it's going to be really important for me to follow up on Friday with a video like discussing everything, all of your questions, everything that you might have, because I know there will be some, obviously, and like people want to know what it means and kind of go from there, as well as like I can reveal like some of the behind the scenes things of like what happened during this whole process, just thoughts into it. And yeah, I think that'll cover pretty much everything. And we could also preview First Stand. Actually, I might do 4 videos this week. I might preview First Stand separately, or I might just release it on one. I don't know. I don't quite know. We will see. But that's going to be it for me in the stream. I got to go make a separate video. Thank you again to everybody that tuned in for America's Cup. As of right now, I don't think I'm able to co-stream First Stand. To my knowledge, I've only been given co-streaming rights for the LCS, not international. So I don't think we're going to be co-streaming it. Will I live view it? Maybe. We have to see what the timeline. Oh wait, no. What time are the games? Hang on. I don't think I even can live view it if I'm not mistaken, or at least like during the day. If we go LoL esports schedule. Yeah, 9 a.m. I can't live. I can't co-stream that regardless. There's no way. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like Friday, like none of these I can watch because they're all during the workday. It would only be Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to co-stream the event. I'll just be watching it live with you all. So do me a favor. If you want to, like, we're going to be talking throughout the day or throughout First Stand as well. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. That's going to be where we get like all the initial reactions, interactions, like all that. Like everything will be there. So Twitter's going to be the best spot that you can get a hold of me. Other than that, I'll probably stream again. I'm not going to stream again until probably Wednesday, maybe Thursday, just because I want to start building up hype for the decision. So that's going to be that. All right. That's it for me. I'm out. I will catch you all around. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah. Adios. Bye-bye. That's done. Let me turn this on.